Hello everyone, you know who this is, yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow, somebody gonna be famous, real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis very deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Charlie Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he guys lied to me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We're defend ourselves.
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like your videos.
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't even necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes me on a steady fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
God, you're kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight, but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Young man. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, get yourself off the ground. I said, young man, cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, didn't make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your man to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I felt no man cared and I were alive. I felt the whole world was so jive. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. It's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your man to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. No man, young man, does it all by himself. Young man, put your pride on the shelf.
Hello, and welcome to the stream snipe of MrMetokur's Silly People Saturdays on 7/18/2026. Middle of July, everyone. Now, last week we didn't have a show because Jade was sick. Understandable. And all the best involved to him. But we are here today with his stream snipe for today. So let me go ahead and swap over to here. And what I need to do is I need to hop into my Discord. And anyone who joins me knows the drill. Go in my Discord, you can hop on in. And you can join along in the fun. Alright, let's see. I'm live! But my God, it's been a glorious, just a fucking glorious week. It's been 8 days since Power World release, and oh my God, all of the fucking Nintendo fanboys are fucking seething mad. And it's all to the fault of, Nintendo themselves. And also, we had a couple other news with that whole deal. We know that the Power lawsuit that Nintendo brought is kind of dead on arrival. We know that for a fact. The judges basically said no to all the patents. Not only that, they refiled for one of the patents, ball catching mechanic. And they tried getting it appealed to where they can use it again. They just hardcore shut it down because, and get this, because of a fan game in 2013. Someone made a 3D fan game showcasing ball catching mechanics in 3D way before Nintendo even did it. And the judges and patent office basically went, nope. It wasn't your idea. Well, they infringed on our property and copyright. Copyright has nothing to do with this. Like everyone's been telling all these fucking fanboys too. It's like copyright has nothing to do with patent infringements. And it's not even really a patent infringement. So where is he at right now? Nintendo just lost everything. They lost all the fucking ammo going at Palworld. Fucking glorious. And not only that, you had like Hobbin Smith and Average Gamer and stuff like that. You know, they've been going, oh, it's never gonna get still. It's never. It'll never break beyond 400,000, whatever. And it's been slowly going up every day. And they've been slowly coping. Oh, well, it'll never hit 1 million. Guess what happened today? Hit 1 million concurrent players. I hope those two and all the other Pokemon fanboy retards have enough mental health and care or somebody around them that cares enough for the rubber and to keep them away from high places, because I don't think that they can handle this mentally. Just been glorious. But we should be starting here in about 8 or so minutes. Jim usually likes to start early. Well, it says 7 minutes on the countdown clock, so it should be within 5 minutes. Live in 5. Yep. Let me go ahead and hit up some of my other people. Yeah, you going to jump in today? Shy Menace, hey Sparky, hi! Shy Menace, what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? No, say, oh. So it just might be me for today. Gym starts in 4 minutes. Alright, all the invites are sent out, but I don't think we may or may not get anyone in. And if you hear a kiddo screaming in the background, if you hear a dog bark in the background, that just... It's been a day. It's been a day. So fighting the Pokemon Dance, of course. Okay, I had to step away, come back right now. Alright, well, that saves me trouble from having to pick something up. But yeah, so fighting the Pokemon Dance, yeah, it's real. It's getting real stupid on Twitter. These people, like one of them that's been constantly bitching. I went through and scoured through the fucking page, and back in 2019, basically posted images that kind of look akin to what Palworld has, saying that they really wish that Pokemon would do this and bring stuff that, you know, fans want. And this is one of the people that's been like hardcore against Palworld, saying it sucks and looks bad. I'm sitting there going, it's like, Palworld's fucking imagery is a lot better than the images you provided on your timeline, wishing Pokemon would do this. You're just pissed because Pokemon wouldn't do it, and Palworld did. You're pissed that someone else did it first. I'm sitting there going, and it's like, this is the reason why Palworld has a large following of former Pokemon fans, because Game Freak and Pokemon have basically been fucking over the fans for the last 10 to 15 years because they don't want to innovate. They don't want to do anything new. They want to use the same gameplay tactics that they've always done. While Legends Arceus was different, and ZA is different a little bit. But it's like, yeah, it's I mean, Game Freak was a little too late now. And we're starting. Actually, we don't need to listen to this right now. I don't really like to listen through some of the music. My music, whatever. I usually just kind of go through this. I usually try to bring up the music when it gets to Woody's Roundup. But to finish off what I was saying. Yeah, the Game Freak really dropped the ball in the whole deal. They've had fans begging since 2010 to make an open world map. You know, to basically do what Powerwall did. And if you see any fans say, well, true fans wouldn't do this, blah, 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 blah. They're not fans, okay? They just love sucking off Game Freak and Pokemon. That's not... A fan demands better from a company. And I like the saying of, well, I mean, if you demand better from a company, maybe you should tell Powerwall to stop copying Pokemon. It's like, I'm sitting there going, I'm not even having this fucking argument again. Pokemon's not even fucking original. They took concepts and designs from fucking Dragon Quest. You have the artists from the different generations of Pokemon that have worked and made the characters for Pokemon. They've even stated that they copied designs from other places because... Guess what? That's how fucking art works. You can't really argue with any of these people. They're just too fucking stupid. Maybe Jim will talk about it. Who knows? Candyman, the Candyman, the Candyman. Buy a hat. Buy a hat for your hat.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Hey kids! It's time to have fun! Ready, set,
What the fuck did that say?
Alright, kids video. I'll be right back.
By the way, God bless whoever edited this video. That was the perfect ending to it. I'll be honest with you.
Your content isn't even art, Jim. Your content isn't even artistic.
Oh boy. Sorry about that. The kid was trying to beat on the TV with one of his toys. Device Reforged, Sub Sparky. What's up?
Okay. Oh, fuck.
You have a bully cabal that you have created to attack people.
Outer heaven.
What else would you call it?
I'd call it the Sweetie Squad. We spread hugs and love across the internet.
Bullshit. You know that's not true. You know what you do.
What about name the bully?
No.
Name the bully for Bully Hunter will help you.
You don't want to build a wall. Instead, you want to use a military approach and run sorties over drug cartels.
Sure, and work with Mexico to rebuild its country. Yeah, sure. If we're going to invest money into something, why not in making Mexico better so that a bunch of fucking people don't run away from that country into ours?
Okay. That's brilliant.
This is like the ultimate condescending argument from somebody that's never ever been in a shitty position in their entire life. Like, I can't even believe that somebody.
What the fuck you're talking
I don't. You can't. Either that or you lack zero empathy or have zero intelligence.
I'm not part of your lying, doxing, harassing teenage fan club. I'm someone doing something in real life.
Okay, I'm back.
Mercenary children wreaking havoc on web forums from here to hell and back.
Arguing with conspirators. Well, that's always fun.
Do you think white people act like this? White people are meant to be polite and respectful to one another, and you guys can't even act like white people. It's really, like, amazing to me.
Jim, it's people like you that need to get a bullet to the head. Because you're promoting hatred, bigotry.
Is it bigotry against pedophiles? Pedophobia. It's pedophobia.
You're low rent, low IQ trash. I was 100% right to call you a religious bigot. It's what
It's
you
time
and
you're
your
not
fans
used
are.
to
There's a
it.
white person
You ought to
who's
see
male
my
who
Twitter
never told the
timeline
base
arguing
anything to do. You
with
have no idea what it's
all
like
the
to be told you're not
anti-AI
supposed to do that. That's not the
retards,
kind of
the
job for you, because
fucking
the sky is the fucking limit.
Nintendo, you know, cock-sucking fanboys. You ought to see my Twitter.
What I was saying was
I get you.
That I admire very much. That I used to admire, but I realized that his game is to punch down. But he always mocks people who are weak, who are small. I can't stand the big guy who bullies me or tries to bully me.
There is a toxicity that has developed among gamers.
Okay.
All right. It is actually, it feels somewhat fascist in the way it's working.
That's amazing.
Here we go.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, Sweetie Squad. I hope you've had a great couple of weeks. I missed last weekend. I wasn't here for Saturday. Fucking Jim screwed it up. Did it again, fucked it up. What are you gonna do? My wife was a little under the weather. Tiny bit under the weather, a little fucked up, a little under the weather, so I took care of her. I was a good husband. Did the good husband shit. We watched some movies, had some food, and just hung out rather than stream. Of course, the movies turned out to be shit. That's on me. Jimmy picked the fucking itinerary, and I butchered it. Bit of a mistake. A little bit of a mistake. Hopefully,
What'd you watch?
Things have gone better for you. Yes, I'm now on the tail end of a a cold, or whatever the fuck it is, myself for being the good guy. Fucking simp. Fucking little Jimmy the simp. Gonna pay the price for it. Oh, boo-hoo. My fault. But we're back on schedule. We're doing good. I got a lot of fun stuff, actually, because I had shit planned for last weekend, so I just kind of moved it to this one. I shuffled stuff around, got stuff ready for the show. Lots of different interesting individuals, a few new ones, too. People never seen here before, at least not seen in a while. Well, one definitely never seen before. The other one, it's been like, 3 years, 4 years since I've talked about them. Just happened to encounter them having a giant slap fight over who's the bigger pedophile and who's going to kill who. We always love a good murder story. Nothing like child molestation and murder for hire. It's a good story. It's got the elements that really bring you in. I've noticed that thematically, when you're talking about fucking silly people on the internet, when you're looking at lolcows or fuck-ups or degenerates, there's always a little bit of child molestation in there, unhealthy lifestyle, and a lot of death threats. Lots of threats of violence. Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love to observe that and watch that? A lot of body cams, by the way. A lot of fucking police footage. I hope you're ready for it. A lot of FOIAs. Lots of FOIAs, lots of brutal death. I have a brutal death today. I hope you're all ready for that. We're going to watch somebody be stabbed to death and bleed out all over the floor. And I mean in explicit detail, blood fucking gushing everywhere. It's like a sprinkler system went off.
Oh boy.
Very sexy. Very for YouTube. Hope you got the kids ready. Sit them down. Get them lined up in front of the fucking screen. Tell them it's a Metokur stream. We're going to watch somebody die. Talk about dicks. Big black cocks. Welcome to a Metokur stream, kids. Get your parents' credit cards ready. Oh, we've got it coming today. Oh, Jesus, I'm ready. I see the chat is fucking psyched for it. Ooh. Now, I have to bring this up.
For purity
it
sin.
Doesn't fit anywhere in the structure of the stream, but they're like, could you please watch this? Could you please watch this before you do your stream? And, you know, normally I don't do that, but why not? Listen, it's a troon. All right, it's a troon flipping out and getting tased. I think they get tased, they get sprayed in the face, they beat him with a stick. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but somebody's going to get physically hurt, and I'm all for that. So I thought we could start it off before we get to the show proper, and just watch a troon get their shit rocked by a police officer on body cam. Just
Come
hear
on,
them
guy who can't has more energy than Jamie. Yep.
Because, you know, it's fun for the family. It's good entertainment. I want to ease you into the murder. Before we get to the violent homicide you were going to watch today, I want to ease us in with a troon getting beaten by a police officer. Baby steps. Baby steps. So let's start out with that. Let me get it queued up here. Let's get this queued up. I hope you're all excited as I am. Oh boy. Welcome to Troon. Maybe I'll make it a section thing. I'll get AI to sing me a little song. We'll call it Troon Watch. Troon Watch. Just one little clip every stream of a troon being viciously beaten. You know, there's an old one. There's like an old WebM I used to watch back in the day of like this black skater dude who just curb stomps the shit out of one. And it's the best clip ever, but I want to see the full video. If you happen to watch this and you know what I'm talking about, feel free to send that to my
Thanks
good
for
friend,
so you watch later.
Motion,
You're welcome.
which is just explicitly my fucking account, so I can play that on the next stream. Anyway, I hope this is good. Whoever recommended this is, if this is dog shit, I'm never listening to you again. So here we go. Let's start her off with some troon violence.
What's the problem?
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
Well, I'm gonna say right off the start, I've got good feelings about this clip. Here's why. Well, three things strike me right off the bat about the clip. One, the hair. Just lovely looking, dye-colored mop right on top of the head. That's what women look like, at least according to the, you know, twisted mind of males pretending to be women. So that hits me. Secondly, obesity. Gotta have fat, ugly, bad hair. But what really catches my eye more than I swear to God anything else, because my eyes are drawn to it. Do you know, like, here's a little history lesson. I don't know if you know this, but I was going to be a teacher back in the day, so allow me to educate you. Back in ancient China, they used to have this tradition called foot binding, because they were really big into foot fetishism, but they wanted extra tiny feet. So some actual psychopath who was an emperor at the time decided, hey, if I want chicks with tiny feet, I should take a fucking sledgehammer to them and fold them over on themselves and then stuff them into a shoe. And it created these weird little hooves. They don't look like human feet. They're the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life, but this guy got his jollies off to it. And yet our troon here on tape right now, if you look down, those are not normal human-sized feet. That looks like foot binding. This psychotic troon has shattered their fucking, their arch. I don't know what they've done. They've taken a hammer to their feet and stuffed them into these little pink hoof shoes.
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you, and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Fucking try it.
Are you threatening me?
Oh God, they're doing. Do you hear them? They hear a huff and puff. Oh, they're working themselves up. Very ladylike. This is how most women I encounter behave. They start breathing menacingly with their little shattered feet when I tell them I'm going to Baker Act their ass.
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just...
Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean OPD?
Alpha 73 University.
Sorry, sir. OPD stands for the Only Pedophile Division, because obviously you're fucking kids. Look at you. Look at your goofy ass with the mop hair, 500 pounds, breathing like a linebacker, and you shattered your feet and put them in little hoof stockings. You're fucking psychotic, and I don't want you near the kids at the subway across the hall from me here. We're calling the OPD.
Alpha 73.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
7351.
This freak like it's a cat that's misbehaving. Look at he didn't even get physically angry with them. He just sprayed it like with a little water bottle, like right in its face. Watch this.
Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
Get off the couch.
7351.
Mr. Whiskers, you get off that fucking couch right now.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
Mr. Whiskers.
You're about to get sprayed.
No,
get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to film this.
Imagine, just fucking imagine for a moment.
Jesus Christ.
In the women's restroom, and this fucking psychopath starts screeching like maybe you didn't use the right pronoun, or you looked away when they walked in because they have a massive erection. Imagine you're just a little girl in the restroom and this psycho fuck walks in there. How terrifying that must be. How unhinged this fucking person is.
Are you gonna calm down?
I will calm down. I will calm down.
Do you know what this is?
I will calm down when you get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 73.
Leave me alone.
I have
just please.
Pepper spray.
Please.
That's a bad kitty cat. I'm gonna have to spray your troony little ass one more time. You keep fucking clawing the couch.
Just stop pointing the pepper spray at me. I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me.
Yeah, lower your voice.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Do you want to get tased?
I want you to leave me alone.
Chat, do we want them to get tased? Can I get a quick poll? I'm not going to put a proper poll up. Chat, do we want the troon to get tased? I say yes. Yes, officer. Spray them in the face with your mace and then tase them. Are we going to do it? Are we going to tase their ass, chat? Oh, it's coming up. I'm seeing a lot of yeses coming through the chat. Let's tase this motherfucker.
You have been particularly abusing me.
If you come towards me one more time,
follow me.
You are gonna.
And sexual abuse administrators. Don't you remember? Don't you remember?
Jesus Christ.
Do you notice?
Hey, Andy Cat, what's up?
Here for a moment before we go back to the insanity. Do you notice that a lot of these obese, ugly men that pretend to be women and throw all these fits in public about pronouns and respect and demanding equality, and that they're no different than a biological woman? They're little, flowers. They're dainty and precious.
I can think of a couple.
Do you notice the language? The verbiage,
Yumi Pill, Nala,
no
Roofy.
than people like Andy Ditch, who will go on and on about how they're being abused. It's exactly word for word. This is what Andy Ditch says to police officers when they refuse to wipe his butt. It is a common psychological malfunction in their brain. They are weird little outcasts, weird little outsiders with this fetishistic approach to gender. And they force it on everybody else. And when they won't go
Well, we'll see how
with the
watching
delusion,
Metokur. That's what we're
when they
doing,
won't
Any
play
Cat.
along with the fantasy, they get loud and violent and throw scenes, and they act like kids throwing a tantrum. This is legitimately no different than Andy Ditch throwing a fit because he can't get his butt wiped. Except in this case, they're upset nobody was looking at them and thinking that's a woman. Because who would? At the end of the day, your weird sexual fantasy exists in your headspace, dude. All right? It is you know, it is a fantasy constructed in your mind with the best aesthetics possible. But we're not seeing that. We're seeing the reality, which is a fat guy who's short and ugly and is not convincing as a woman. You were an ugly dude. You are an even uglier chick.
Get away!
Abused, yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you, cop!
Look at them shake. Look at them shake. You see their hand? They're all jittery. They're all wound up on the troon juice.
That guy's walking away. He's like, yep, I want nothing to do with this.
He's going to be taken away.
Shay!
It's taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that. He needs
Shay! Shay!
I don't, what are they saying she, like she is my pronoun? Or are they saying Shay? Or is it like is it a Scottish version of shit? Are they going into an accent? They've taken a Highland accent on and they're screaming shit? What a fucking goofy cunt!
Stop! Mass! Tickling me! Just say Shay!
Oh my god, and they're wearing stockings. Like, what store sells stockings in that size? That's not a female size. What is that? Like, where did you buy those? What company is making that? What is this outfit?
I don't know. It's a close
how do you
race,
groom
Any
yourself
Cat.
to
It's
look
close
like this
race.
before you leave the house and think that people are going to find it attractive or convincing? This is also the person on Twitter that would be like, nobody can tell that I'm not a biological woman. I pass. This is the person that thinks they pass, by the way.
Josh, can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns? Please! You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
No, it's not. You've hyped yourself up. It's not causing you any distress, you goofy fuck. What is this weird idea that you're supposed to be given respect by default in public? I really do. I know it's said as a joke, bully early and often, and we say how bullying's bad. The 90s and the 80s were terrible. Bullying's so horrible, and some people have had horrible experiences with bullying. But, this idea where it's gone completely the reverse direction to the extreme, where you're just by default supposed to have your ass kissed and be given the utmost respect, and people are supposed to know all these intimate things about you. The weirdest thing about this gender shit, the weirdest thing about troons in general, is that they explicitly want to share the most intimate facts about who they are with you as the beginning, the opening.
You
to
might
the
contract
conversation, not a
hepatitis
handshake
C
and a
or
hello.
HIV
The first
from
thing
this
they want you
thing.
to know is these are what my genitals are, and these are what make my genitals feel good. They have to just vomit that shit forth on everybody, regardless of who they are. And the second that they're not happy with it, or they find it weird, or they call it out for being strange, they're a bigot. Where in any other context, if it wasn't a troon doing it, it would still be fucking weird. It would be very strange to walk up to a straight guy and have him be like, hey, my name's Jonathan. This is the size of my dick, and here's what makes me ejaculate. Hi, my name's Susie. This is the depth of my vagina, and this is what I like men to do to it. Where like, bitch, I just met you. What the fuck are you talking about? But troons do that, and they've convinced society that it's normal to.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
70 to Riley over here.
Not going to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Okay, so I'm only gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to please stop stressing.
Have you also noticed, one of the things I've really picked up on, I don't know if you could say this is generational or if it's political, maybe it's a libshit thing. I think it's more generational. But I've noticed that a lot of people now, when they get into positions where they start getting freaked out or they know they're about to get arrested or get their ass kicked, they take out their fucking cell phone like it's a crucifix. Like this cop is a vampire, and this is some religious symbol that's going to drive him from the darkness. You know, cast him out into the daylight or some shit. This is going to have some kind of significant psychological effect on him, burn him on his skin. You know, they treat it like religious iconography, like just holding the cell phone suddenly gives them power. No, it just gives me a 4K video and a POV of you getting your shit rocked.
We already tried to help you, so.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Be alone.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't
hurt
me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Hey. I got a couple on this.
Yeah, HQ, I'm going to need some backup here. I got one all goofed up on Troon Juice, and she fucking piled me right into the wall like a linebacker. You're gonna need to get a hold of the OPD, the only pedophile department, and you're gonna have to send SWAT down here. They broke their feet, they're fucking goofed out of their mind. This is a psychopath if I've ever seen one. We've got crying children crawling down the hallway. I think there have been at least 12 molestations that have happened before I showed up on scene. Pepper spray was ineffective. I'm going to my pistol.
I got come on this way. Stop. Sit down. Get down. Get down.
No. What kind of angle is that?
Stop. Sit down. Get down.
Oh, look at this beautiful woman. I just want to stick my face up in that gooch. I want to just go right up in there. Oh, that must smell like a flower field. Look at those daisies, boys. I'm smelling sunflowers.
Jesus Christ! I walk away to go take care of the
What
kiddo.
What a
I come back to
aroma
this
that's
shit.
coming
What
out of
the
there.
fuck?
Why, excuse me, miss. Can I call you Daffodil? Because that's the aroma that's reaching my nose.
Get down. Leave me alone. Help! Help me!
Get down.
I like how their desperation. I like how the desperation to keep their pronouns in check make them sound like they're retarded. He uses the wrong pronoun, and they go a her, like I am a her, but it comes off sounding like a her.
Help me!
Get down.
A her.
Get down.
Go. Hand behind your back.
Oh, I can think of a couple fucking dumbass troons online I wish I could see this fucking treatment being done to. Because they absolutely fucking need it. Jesus
Just
Christ.
wanted to be a freaking pretty girl. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just a little dainty woman. Yeah, I've got an 8-inch penis, but that's a feminine penis. You don't understand. Her? I'm really scared right now. Can't you smell the fear on me? It's a very feminine smell. Guys, please. I just want to use the little girls' room with the little girls.
Come on, stop.
Josh, please. Josh! Josh! Please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
Only thing you had to do.
I'm gonna
was not act like a
Please
retard.
don't say him.
But that is too much to ask
Come on.
for a fucking true
Come
retard.
on! You're getting manhandled by the police. You are going to prison, retard. And that's what's up. You're really going to focus. You're committing to the bit that much. If I was fighting the police and I had a handcuff on my hand and I'm getting sprayed in the face and they're hitting me with billy clubs, the last thing I'm going to do is pronoun check them.
You're thinking of Woofy. WHOOTITY, whatever. Yes,
it's her.
most definitely yes.
To my she.
No, please don't say him.
You are him, sir.
Thank you.
Put your hand behind your back.
All right there, little princess. You know, I almost wonder, do you think this cop probably knows who this is? Probably has dealt with them numerous times and knows that this is... I bet you they watch body cams at the end of the day to unwind. That's probably like a cop thing. No cop will ever admit that to the public, but I bet they do it. Like any other job. You ever work a job where it's dog shit, and at the end of your shift or on your break, maybe your lunch break, smoke break, whatever, you guys sit around and you talk about how much you fucking hate the customers, like how much you can't stand them. And there's always that one customer that you all know and you fucking hate, you seethe about. And you talk about how you fuck with them in minor ways that can never be connected back to you just to get a little revenge. I bet that's what this is. This guy deals with this freak so much that he knows if he doesn't use proper pronouns, he gets to mace their ass. And then he gets to show his buddies the fucking body cam at the end of the day. And they all get a good laugh before they go home.
Oh.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
Give me your hand. Is there any way I can...
No, give me your hand.
Please.
Give me your hand.
Please. I can calm down if you just give me some space.
See what's going to happen?
Oh, do it! I love this cop already. I like this cop so much. I like this cop so fucking much. I like this cop. Not only is he just banging them in the walls and macing their ass, he pulls that fucker out and he crackles it a little bit. He wants them to see what's coming. Like it's America's Funniest Home Videos. Do you see? We got 3 minutes left of this body cam, bitch. And I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking juice you up so good.
Give me your hand.
Please. I can calm down if you just give me some space.
See what's going to happen?
That hurts.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Space.
Give me your hand.
I just need space,
Give
please.
me your hand.
Put your hand.
Jalen, give me your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna tase you.
All right, listen here, you goofy throne. I'm going to send 1,000 volts right up your fucking hoo-ha. You know, that hole that you had the doctor put in there that's just full of festering, rotting testicle hair? The one that you got to scoop out.
I need that as my ringtone.
I'm going to shove this fucking thing right in there. And I'm going to turn it into a wall socket.
If you don't cooperate.
Jalen, give me. Jalen, it's going to hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not going to tase you. You give me your hand.
You're going to arrest me.
No.
Give me your hand.
Yes, we need your hand.
I don't arrest me.
Do it. Yeah!
Let go.
Give me your hand.
Ride the lightning.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Leave me alone.
Give me your hand.
Alone.
Listen here, you do a falsetto voice one more time. I swear to God, I'm going to crank it up to 2,000 volts.
All right. Give me your hand.
I got his legs.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Oh my God. You know what would have been great? If I was a cop assisting him while I'm on top, I swear to God, while I'm on top and I've got the hands behind their back and we're putting the cuffs on and shit, I would look back to the guy with the taser and as loud as I can so the suspect hears me, I'd have been like, hey, can we switch positions? His erection is digging into me just to make them go crazy, just to make them lose their shit so I can hit him with a billy club.
Let go. Relax him, okay? There you go.
We got him.
And we got charges.
Alright. What, battery?
And battery on Leo.
They were attacking me. What was I supposed to do?
Okay.
Comply. Now you're under arrest for battery on a Leo.
Watch your head. Roll over. Now get up.
Josh, please.
On your knee.
I'm trying.
Now stand up.
I can't make out my phone.
I don't know where it is.
Ow, I can't get up.
You said you did taser, right?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
Horror! Horror! Ah, it's like a retarded seal. Horror!
Stunned.
I see everybody in chat because the Troon keeps screaming, "Josh, please," and "Josh, help me." Everybody in the chat is like, "Is this Null's wife? Is this a rest of surprise?" Everybody, I was holding it for surprise.
Oh God!
But here's the truth: this body cam is Josh's wife. This is it. This is a little lady herself. This is her getting arrested. This is what happened to Little Drip. This is why they're not on the forum anymore. Look at the date. Compare the dates. Now you know. It's a true surprise. Jimmy dropped the body cam.
No.
Sit down. We're going to have the fire department take a look at you.
Let's just take it to the car.
Put him in my patrol car.
Okay.
Wait, stop! I'm telling you!
Is
My
this
name
Jasmine's
Little Drip,
girlfriend?
and Jersh is gonna be so
No.
fucking mad! You're gonna get a threat on you so hard, officer!
No, it's not. But it's funny regardless.
Go get your belongings, alright?
I hate you, Nicole. I hate you. You escalated this. You didn't have to pull out the pepper spray. You didn't have to.
No, Null is gonna be pissed.
They didn't have to pull out the pepper spray. I think they did. You went full retard. What do you mean they didn't have to pull out the pepper spray? Where is this idea that you can just, like, it's a consent thing? Like, I can't get it. It's a very black mindset. If you've watched enough body cams over the last, 5 years, it's become standard. Have you noticed that? I've noticed, boy, there are a lot of black people when they get arrested that sure are a whole about, that consent thing. Like, everybody's become a sovereign citizen. You just say no, and the cop is supposed to walk away. Oh, no, you can't arrest me. No, maybe I was speeding, but I don't consent to getting arrested. I don't consent to getting a ticket. I don't consent to you, putting cuffs on me because I
It's
stole
very,
all
very
this shit.
necessary content.
And,
Yes, it was.
are the worst about it. They think they can just no. No is some power word. What is it? What is it they call it? Enthusiastic consent? Is that the term I'm looking for? I didn't say yes the entire way. I never said
It was
yes.
necessary for the laws and the means. It was mandatory.
I'll live out shortly, but I think we were okay coming on.
Please stop. What? Do not push me.
Oh, God, they're going to need a fire hose to clean out the back of that squad car. They're going to need industrial strength something or other to get that smell out of there. Because here's the thing. I've noticed they're so, invested in their weird headspace fantasy, in this weird fetishistic interpretation of reality, that they only dedicate time to looking the part but never smelling it. Have you ever, we need to have a conversation with Troons about this whole passing, not passing thing, because there's too much of an aesthetic visual dimension to it and not a olfactory one, okay? It doesn't matter how pretty the dress looks or how good the makeup is. If I can smell your testicles at 20 feet away, we have an issue. And I guarantee you that big motherfucker has a real smell to him. Their little short shorts and knee socks probably smell like fucking death. I bet that shit hasn't been washed in weeks. And then they're rolling around, getting all sweaty on the ground and shit. That's going to be devastatingly bad.
Nobody cares what you
I just
think.
want you to
Yep,
really,
pretty much.
really imagine.
Nobody does.
But we need to come up with a
Oh, you
term
want pronouns
for
being used?
olfactory passing.
No.
That needs to be a thing. There needs to be a specific term for that. Can I smell you at a distance? Not even look at you, but smell you. And know that you are, in fact, a guy. That you're a dude. I know those smells. I remember them from the locker room. Excuse me, miss, but I think I know what's inside those pants of yours. You're not fooling anybody, really. Well, that was our Troon watch. I'll come up with a nice little AI like intro or something for it. We'll go for that. We'll go for that. But it's a nice little segue. I guess it does work in a weird way into our first individual for the evening. Oh boy, we're getting to the show proper now, folks.
The Alphabet Mafia.
Watch into the actual live stream. It's a little bit related because this too involves body cam. In fact, a lot of these. Let me see, actually. 1, 2. Oh my God, almost every one of them involves the police. What is it with fucking psychotic people on the internet always interacting with law enforcement? I don't know. But I'd like to bring him back. He's our big fat diaper boy. Oh, our little man baby butt lover.
Oh no, Andy Ditch.
It's time to wipe the big boy. Now, as far as Andrew goes, we covered him last stream, and I've covered him once before, but something very special dropped. It's a little bit of a different perspective. If you remember from the last stream that we had Andrew on, I did a little compilation of the police interacting with him. He loves to whine to them about getting his ass wiped. That's what he does. He fakes having autism. He fakes having a disability. And then he tries to enforce his will on other people. He tries to get social services, emergency response, community support to come and quite literally wipe his ass and change his diapers. Another weird guy who's ugly, fat, and
Andy,
short,
put him in the
who has
ditch.
a
Jesus
fetishistic
Christ.
approach to reality, and it seeks to inflict it on just the population in general, I guess. Now, what ended up happening is somebody, either by chance they stumbled across it, I'm not 100% certain, or they actually specifically requested it, got us the body cam footage of Andy Ditch during the oil diffuser debacle. Now, what people don't realize is when Andy, and it was Andy, uploaded the video of that, he cut off the video.
Oh, I just got Wardine being featured on YouTube.
But it gives a really good insight into what a devious, deceptive little piece of shit he is. He wasn't just satisfied trying to suffocate and kill his parents. Remember, he poisoned his family with X-Lax. And was it bath salts? Or Epsom salt? Some kind of salt. He tried to wipe them out. Then he tried to suffocate a woman with pulmonary issues using 14 bottles of oil in an oil diffuser. So the cops show up and they drag his ass out. Well, the body cam footage dropped. But before we get into that, because Andy's a stinky boy. He's a smelly boy. Let's see what he's been up to.
YouTube's featuring a live stream on the front page, I guess.
A little princess. Andrew has some information to share because people are delusional or just stupid to not understand. My conversation with the situation was never sexual. Poop stinks. You can't hide poop. When someone walks past you sitting at a restaurant and you smell poop, you would look around to find out where it's coming from. Are you going to say you're looking for something that grosses you out as sexual? If that's the case, people are arrested when they look. It's a normal response to smelling something that people think of as unsanitary. Because I've lived with incontinence all my life and get picked on for it, and how I feel sorry or bad for other people who poop themselves, like what I was talking about in the original unedited video of mine. That's called empathy, to feel sorry for another person. No one wants to poop themselves. No child wants to. They get embarrassed and upset because they don't want to disappoint or bother anyone to do something they need help with doing. Especially when wiping pee and poop is a very dirty and smelly job to do. I don't know how parents are parents to deal with. You guys have to be very perverted to even twist another person's words and behaviors like this. You are definitely the pervert. It's not normal to talk about a disabled person all day long with rumors and projection. But talking about me in a very sexual way is very inappropriate, especially when I'm incompetent. The stalking me and making sexual conversations with other people about me is sexual abuse.
It's all from 2020. Yes, I know.
To be a registered sex offender. So that's Andrew putting out the word to all you sick fucks in the audience tonight. That if you laugh at him for trying to get the emergency response personnel, like the firefighters and EMS teams, to wipe his dirty little ass, that means you're a sex pervert and you're going on a watch list. Also, it's not normal to talk about this. How dare you? It's not like Andrew. It's not like our boy Ditchy Ditch here, uploads videos constantly talking about their preference in diapers for wiping his shitter.
Hey, YouTube. My name is Andrew Ditch. and I have autism. I have 4 different brands here that I've been trying. Because these are the ones I normally wear, the Tranquility.
Yeah,
Because
these
they
are
fit
examples of
better,
why
they
insane
see me
asylums
better,
need to
they
come back.
cause me less skin irritation. They don't.
You know, this is what by the way, this video is like 30 minutes long. I've cut it down mercifully to a minute just to give you a few highlights. He goes through numerous diaper brands to tell you which ones really catch the shit better than any other, in full explicit detail.
Mask the odor of very well, especially if you have a bowel accident. These tend to smell really bad when you have a bowel accident. One good thing is that these tend to take in more pee than these here.
Why would
my
you?
doctor doesn't want me wearing them.
Why would you?
Why my caregiver's been not helping me with putting them in, so I have not been getting them from my supplier.
Why would you say this?
I'm working on trying to get.
Like, you get it, right? This is his hobby. It's not just a fetish. He films videos about this like it's a hobby. Like, if you were to go to, like, a video game channel or a toy collector, somebody that does statues or board games, whatever, and they've got all their shit on display and they're going over the ins and outs and the ups and downs of different products and specifications, that's how he's talking about his fucking diapers. That's how he's approaching this. He's giving you the deets.
Those diapers covered by insurance. The problem I'm having is I have a little bit of a problem with that, and I'm not going to get into it right now. But anyways.
Also, I don't know if you caught that at the end, but this guy goes on and on about how he's disabled and he needs diapers and social workers have to help wipe his ass and change his diapers. But then he told you that the doctor doesn't want him wearing them. The social worker actually won't do it. He has another post up where he talks about them refusing to change his diaper and leaving the house on him. And then he doesn't want to go into details. He has to buy his diapers by himself. If he had a medically recognized disability, if he was autistic or had some incontinence problem, this would be covered by state medical, right? But he has to pay out of pocket. That's one of the biggest signs, by the way. Somebody had asked me after the last stream, how do you know this guy's faking it? Well, aside from doctors explicitly writing notes saying he's faking it and emergency personnel saying they know he's faking it, he admits it himself. He buys his fetish gear, which are diapers, with his own fucking money. But Andy doesn't like that. He doesn't like when you call out these things and point out these inconsistencies. He's going to run away. It's time to run away again, guys. He's filled out the running away form. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a state form. I am going to run away, hereby the undersigned declared on this date and this date. And you're never going to see me again. And where are we going to go? Where are we going to run to? Miami, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, or New Jersey? I think he should go to Atlanta so he gets beaten to death in the street by black people. But, you know, whatever. Maybe he'll have something in common with them because, again, you know, Andy put his plan into place. He's going to run away, going to make the cops come chase him. And this time, brilliant idea, he runs into traffic.
Man, I'm an adult. I don't want to talk to you guys. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you're running out of traffic.
I did nothing wrong.
Can you, like, I know these guys hate him. We covered that in the last stream. But really, that's why the cop is there. He said it explicitly at the beginning. Is there a problem? Yeah, you're running into traffic.
I'm an adult. I don't want to talk to you guys.
I'm an adult. They act like one.
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Well, you did. That's why we're here.
Well, I don't want to talk without a...
Officer, I don't know if you know this, but I am spiritually black, and I have done nothing wrong.
Attorney.
It's amazing how Andy does get beat up. Nobody wants a smell on their hands.
For what?
Stand up. As I told you, so you don't want to talk to us, you don't answer questions. Stand up.
Or wipe the shit off the shoe when they get
I
done.
didn't do anything wrong. I'm an adult.
You did, though.
What?
I mean, you can just run across the street and do whatever you want.
What did I do wrong?
Going in and out of traffic.
I didn't go in and out of traffic. I just crossed the street.
You also causing a disturbance at the...
I just walked out. That's a disturbance? Walking out is a disturbance?
Just walk out.
For you, Andy, it is.
Here, Andy, I mean, you existing is a fucking disturbance. I wonder what it's like in this local neighborhood. Not like from the cop perspective or EMS or firefighters, but like just the guy who lives down the street and sees this fat retard in his Pampers just fat jogging in front of cars trying to get hit. Like, how weird is that when you're out mowing your lawn? And you know you've got somebody that should be 5150.
Yes, I did. My caregiver was a witness
Joseph,
to
new
that.
girl can't be touched.
Because it's not safe for me crossing the streets alone.
Why aren't you in her car?
Because she don't have a car.
Why aren't you with her then? Why did you run away?
Because I'm an adult. You guys say it all the time. What's your name? What is your name?
I mean, are you done talking to? Are you done answering questions?
What is your name, though?
Sean Flanagan. Stand up.
And what's your name? And why am I talking to you guys for?
We already told you. We just told you that if you're listening.
So what?
You can't run into traffic.
He's so annoying. He's so fucking annoying. This continues, and then he stomps off. He stomps off after they interact with him, threatening to sue them. Of course. It's another lawsuit, because they didn't wipe Andy's butt.
You walked up here by yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'll record it all the way down. Enjoy your lawsuits, because you can't discriminate.
Nobody's discriminating against you. You're just a retard.
God, you can hear him breathing. He's just walking down the street, but you can hear him breathe. You can hear the fat. The gravity's effect on his fat. You can hear it.
So I'll get my book back to show that I do have autism, and I'm not going back with my caregiver. Because, according to the cop, I don't have autism. I don't need a caregiver, that means. So, according to the cop, I don't need a caregiver, guys.
He's so mad. He gets so angry when anybody tells him he's faking it, which is great because everybody tells him that. But now, I've said everything. I'm just trying to get you caught up. There's your little backstory. Andrew fakes having a disability for a fetish. That fetish is getting his butt wiped and poop play. Straight up, it is not medically recognized. He is not incontinent. He is not autistic. No doctor or psychologist recognizes that. Everybody in emergency services knows that. He always threatens lawsuits and threatens to run into the street if people won't take care of him. But
Make lobotomy's great again. Yep.
And when he's the one filming it, you don't get to look at his face. You don't get to see his his body language and his mannerisms. But we finally do. We finally get to watch what this devious little fucker is like from a body cam. And it is another world. You're gonna, I don't even want to spoil it. I'm just gonna play it. Here is the Andy Ditch oil diffuser police body cam. Let's get into it.
We've always seen this, I think.
Apparently.
What's going on?
Come on in. Jen called the police because when she came downstairs,
Could smell it through the door.
It was so strong, and she got that heart problem and breathing problem. I had to put the oxygen on. I asked him to turn it off. He refuses to do that. This morning when we came back from papers, the same thing. Even Joe, you can ask him. He had to go upstairs. We couldn't stand it because we're trying to eat, and he can't eat when it smells.
Is it shut off now?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask him. He's videotaping us too.
Okay. All right.
Bentley, go sit
Could
down.
you just shut the diffuser off?
I don't have to. You're not. It's a court order.
We want to know if we can press charges because this is our home and it's bothering our breathing. Both
You didn't
of us,
ask
especially
me
the
to
wife.
turn
Andy, could you stop
Many
shining
times.
that light in my face?
I can. It's an order. Or is
Let me
that
just talk to him.
a violation?
Let me talk to
You gonna arrest me for having my light on camera?
No, I'm asking you as a matter of human.
Look how fucking bright that is. He's so antagonistic. This is the thing. He likes, again, it's cry bullying bullshit. That's Andrew Ditch. He puts on this voice, he puts on this act to act like he's helpless and a victim and he needs help and he's bullied and he's oppressed and nobody will take care of him and everybody's picking on him and it's all a conspiracy against him. But he does these things from a perspective you never see to try to make it look like he's getting picked on when he's being as obnoxious as he possibly can be. This cop walks in, he's flashing this shit right in his face, full intensity, knowing it's going to irritate him, knowing that it's just, he has no reason to have the light on like that, but he's doing it to piss the cop off, to try to get the cop angry so he can make himself look like a victim. That's important because of what you're going to see in a little bit. So just remember that from the get-go, from the drop, Andy is doing what he can to try to get this cop agitated because he's going to try to set him up to get him in trouble.
Decency, if you could stop shining a bright
Well,
light in
I
my
did
eye.
nothing wrong except for just trying to sit here, relax, and trying to do good.
Well, Andy, you're not
I
giving me a
mean,
chance to talk to you.
Not allowed to have something that helps me relax.
You're not giving me a chance to talk to you. All right? Can you stop shining the light in my face, please?
I have a legal right.
You have a legal right, you do, but I'm asking you, can you please stop?
I want a lawyer. I need further communication.
For what? I'm not asking you any. I'm not asking you any incriminating questions.
I have a legal right to a lawyer.
Okay. Well, your
Have a
parents
nice
have
day.
your parents have a legal right to not breathe in fumes in their own house. Okay. So I'm asking you to shut the oil diffuser off.
It's for my coping skills, and I don't have to answer.
It's for my coping skills. What? Yeah, the scent therapy is really important. Helps cover up the poop, I guess.
To you unless it's a court order for it.
Andy, can you please not?
If there's a court order, is that a request or is it?
It doesn't have to be a court order. Why do you have to talk like this all the time?
Is
It doesn't
that a
have to be a court
request or
order.
is
No,
that a
it's a
court
police
order for me
officer
not
asking you
having
to
my
turn
oil
off your oil
that
diffuser.
Helps me relax.
You don't have to. You don't need that. Your parents have. Your mother's
Yeah,
on
pretty
oxygen.
much.
It's bothering her. Okay.
And I would have been.
Your mother
turned
is
off.
on. Your mother is on oxygen and has been hospitalized several times due to breathing problems, and
Yeah.
she calls to complain because this aggravates her breathing
she
problems.
She didn't even tell me to turn it off.
All
I
right.
was on the phone with
Well,
Craig
you know what?
Services.
I'm asking you to shut it off.
Get a court order, then I'll do it.
No, I'm not getting a court order. I'm asking you to shut it off, or I'll shut it off.
Shut it off.
Okay.
And if you touch it, you violate my privacy.
It's bothering your parents. This is their house.
Okay, you're violating my privacy.
I'm violating your privacy. How?
Because it's my property.
So, this is your parents' house.
You're
Okay.
discriminating against
All right,
my
Andy, that's
disability.
fine. You can go to jail then, okay? That's fine.
So we're already into this. If you remember last stream, you can kind of sync it up for what the other video perspective was like. It's all filmed from where he's sitting, right? And he keeps trying to agitate the cop and I guess kite him into doing something, right? He keeps like, arrest me, do something about it. It's my right, that's my property. Shining the light in his face, being obnoxious. Again, don't forget, Andrew Ditch's mother at this point in her life has pulmonary failure. I don't know if it's lung cancer, if it's a heart condition, but she legitimately cannot breathe. Like, she is at death's door, all right? She ended up in the hospital after this. So this isn't like fun and games. He's actually hurting her. He's legitimately intentionally hurting her, and this cop knows it. You can hear it in his voice. Because when EMS and the cops have to come out here, it's not just dealing with weird-ass Andy Ditch trying to get his butt wiped. They're dealing with a woman that's basically got one foot in the grave.
Me.
I'm calling to see if I can, all right?
Throw me in jail for
I'm
something
calling to see if I can. You want to be quiet so I can call?
I'm trying to do something.
Do you want to be
calm me
quiet?
down.
Do you want to be quiet? Because you know what? I asked you man to man if you would just turn it down and you refused. So this is what happens, okay?
Arrest
You come
me.
in here and you shine a light in my
Arrest
eye.
me.
That's what I'm
Arrest
calling to do.
Because Andy's using that to calm myself
quiet.
down. And you're not allowing me my coping skill, which is a discrimination-based
This
arrest.
coping skill
Do you want
needs
him
to
arrested?
be teeth bash against the cub.
She said, you'll sign charges against him?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Hey, do you want us to take this retarded fetishistic fat ass out of your house, ma'am? Yeah, I do. Yeah, take him. Could you tase him? Officer, I saw this video of this tranny getting tased. Could you do that? Could you do that? Her? Could you tase his ass? Maybe billy club him a little bit, rough him up, fuck him up a little bit. Let's do a 1970s New York City beat cop bit, bit here. I want you to really just take a fucking rubber hose to him. Put some nickels in a sock and start smacking him. Doesn't leave any marks. Just go for it. Full fucking tilt.
Good,
She
arrest
said
me.
yeah.
And I'll have it for my disability.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Okay, you can go to jail then.
All right, it's showtime. Now, the original video Andrew Ditch put up almost right around this point stops. You can still get audio. This is really fucking nefarious. You guys have to understand how fucking twisted this piece of shit is. He cut off video at this point, but he let audio play. Why do you think, chat, if you're going to take a guess before we play this, why do you think Andrew Ditch only recorded audio, but he cut off video from this point forward in his own personal live stream video? Take a guess. What do you think Andrew was getting ready to try to do to the police department? What do you think this was all about in the first place? Remember, he's vindictive. He gets angry because people won't treat him with respect and wipe his butt. That's right. Somebody in chat already guessed it. Crackerjack628. It is. He's getting ready to literally fake a crime. Andrew Ditch is intentionally going to try to get this police officer busted for police abuse by faking an assault. And you're going to actually see him do it. We're going to watch Andrew Ditch try to fake a beating to himself on body cam.
For what?
For harassment.
For harassment for something that's using it for my disability?
Yeah, because you're being unruly. This is ridiculous.
How is it unruly?
I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have to. Get your lawyer to talk to me.
He doesn't have one anymore. He quit.
Yeah, I believe it. I know.
So I'm not allowed to have something to help me relax.
So,
my
Janet, you
disability?
know you'll have to sign harassment charges against him, right? Okay, good enough. We'll get that order of protection back in place, too.
So I can't have something to help me relax. Seriously?
It's so strong it goes all the
Oh, I know. It's absolutely ridiculous. I could smell it through the door.
And I saw him standing there.
Imagine how bad that oil diffuser has to be. This isn't like an exaggeration. This dude has mountains of diapers in his room that are full of shit. This house smells like a toilet. I'm just being honest. That embarrasses the dad and the mom and the brother. I don't give a shit. This house smells like a fucking toilet. Andrew has made this house smell like fecal waste, like a porta potty. So if you don't smell that, if the only thing you're picking up on is an oil diffuser, that's how bad it is. You had to use enough oil to mask a septic tank worth of dirty diapers that are sitting in the corner.
Cranking it up, and all of a sudden, I finished cooking the fish and everything. Holy smokes, you can't even smell the fish or anything in the house.
Yep.
I asked to have it for my...
All right,
Never
Andy,
happened.
stand up and put your hands behind your back.
I'm calling my lawyer.
Stand up and put your hands behind your
Here
back.
we go.
You're going to be
Do
charged for
anything
resisting. Stand up and put your hands behind your back.
You're
or else you're
threatening
going to be
me?
charged with resisting
You
arrest.
can hear the cop clench his teeth.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're abusing me.
Well, that's what happened.
Not enough.
Because you...
He's not doing enough.
Seriously. You're just catching a little bit of it. It's going to be even better on. You're going to see more examples of this. He put the camera down. He switched off the video stream, audio only, and began smacking himself in the head as hard as he could and said, "You're hitting me, you're hurting me, you're abusing me." And the cop said, "That's what you get." But if you don't see the video, it sounds like Andrew's getting beaten by the police officer, which is exactly what this fat piece of shit is trying to do.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're
or else you're
threatening
going to be
me?
charged
But
with
he kinda
resisting
needs
arrest.
I didn't do anything.
Stand up! Right now!
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're abusing me.
Well, that's what happened.
I want to die because you don't want to help me.
Put your hands
I
behind your
want to
back.
fucking die first. You're going to
Put
have
your
to
hands
shoot
behind
me.
your
You're
back.
going to shoot me. You're
Stop
going to shoot
Stop.
me. Shoot me because I did that for relaxing.
Please do it. Shoot! Please!
Go in there.
Do us all a favor.
Oh, God, that is such commitment to the bit. Can we give Andy a round of applause? A round of applause for our little acting. Oh my God, somebody deserves an Oscar. Move over, Nolan. Get rid of the Odyssey. I've seen the actor Supreme and he's sitting right before me. Andrew Ditch tard raging. Circa 2020 body cam. You're hurting me, Andy. Get hurt. Oh, this is a boost.
Right now!
Hurting me.
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
You're abusing me.
Well, that's what happened.
I want to die because you don't want to help me.
Put your hands
I
behind your
want to
back.
fucking die first.
Watch him. He's getting ready to wind up. Look at the sneer. Look at the sneer he's giving the cop. He knows what he's doing. That's a look of fucking calculated hate. This is Andrew Ditch. The mask is dropped for a moment. You'll catch it a few times throughout the video, but he really is an insufferably devious piece of shit. Everything is a bit. It's all an act. It's all a facade. It's a mask that he wears. But that look, that calculated hate you see in his eyes right now as he's looking at the cop and getting ready to tard rage, He wants, physical welts on his body. He wants that audio. He wants that cop to sound exhausted because he's recording it because he wants to get them in trouble.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're gonna shoot me! You're gonna
Stop
shoot
it!
me! You're gonna shoot me! Shoot me because I did that for relaxing! I did that for help me relax!
Go in there. Go in there.
I did that to help me relax!
Well, this is what happens. I asked you to shut it off, and you wouldn't do it.
I did that to relax me! Yeah, I'm being arrested for my oil diffuser to help me relax.
This is the other thing Andy likes to do. This is classic Andy. Not only will he record audio only to try to get people in trouble, but he'll also call other social service workers while something's happening, so the audio plays for them. So it looks like he's a victim. It's all calculated. So, that you have to take this into consideration when you're thinking about, like, this guy feeding his parents X-Lax and bath salts or whatever, or playing this oil diffuser on, and you might laugh and think, okay, that's fucked up. What a goofy shit. It's calculated. He's a very wicked, mean person, and it is absolutely meant to get people hurt and in trouble.
I'm being arrested.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm being arrested.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
No, I don't have to. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing
21,
wrong.
step it up.
Help me relax. And now my head hurts because of you.
Did you hear that? My head hurts because... No, it doesn't, you fat diaper-loving retard. Your head hurts because you just tard raged on yourself. Oh, he wants this guy fucked so bad.
Help me relax. And now my head hurts because of you. You hurt my head.
Do you want to be pepper sprayed?
I did nothing
Put your hands
wrong.
behind your back right now.
I did nothing wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
I did nothing wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
I did nothing wrong.
Oh my God.
I did nothing wrong. The police are arresting me for my oil diffuser, my thing to help me relax. I want to die, please. I want to die because any camp relaxation stuff to help me relax. I'm being discriminated against Officer Bentley. I want to...
He even knows it's Officer Bentley again. He's in here hitting my tard head. Officer Bentley came in here wearing his high school Letterman jacket. And he started hitting my tard head.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, little retard, I can
Andy
do
is
whatever
not
I want
the
'cause
smartest
I'm
cookie
Officer
in the
Bentley,
corner."
And I hate retards. That's what he said. He said it to me. Then he pissed in my oil diffuser and he said, "Retards don't get to smell good."
Die. I'm not good enough to have my oil diffuser. The things help me relax. And my head hurts. What? I'm being arrested for my oil diffuser.
Why are you being arrested right now?
For my oil diffuser. Officer Stephen Bentley's arresting me for my oil diffuser.
He's refusing to put his hands behind his back, so now he's going to be charged with resisting arrest.
I didn't do anything other than have
Put your hands behind your back.
Ma'am, I didn't have anything besides my oil diffuser on. Yeah, Officer Stephen Bentley's trying to arrest me for my oil diffuser. Because he's arresting me for my oil diffuser.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
He's
hands behind your
arresting
back.
me for my oil
hands
diffuser.
behind your back.
He's arresting me for my
Put your
oil
hands behind you.
diffuser.
Put your hands
I don't want to.
Put your hands
You're
behind your back.
abusing me.
Put your hands.
See, remember what I told you when we were watching the Troon earlier? This is exactly what they did. It's the same thing. Ugly, fat, short dudes that say, "You're abusing me and I don't want to." It's the same, and it's all this weird sexual fetish shit. It's trooning out and dressing like a girl, or it's wearing a diaper and pooping yourself, and then inflicting that, forcing that on society. You're abusing me.
Abusing me!
Stop.
You're abusing me!
Stop it.
You're abusing me!
Stop.
You're abusing
Stop.
me! Yeah, I don't have to! You're abusing me! You're abusing
21
me! I shouldn't do anything! I want to die! I want to die! Ow! Ah, my head! My head! My head! Stop it! I'm gonna die! I didn't do it! I need a tranquilizer.
So he tard raged so hard, he flipped his shit so tough that he knocked the body cam off. And now the banging you're hearing, that's Officer Bentley hitting him. He's just wailing punches down. Okay, body cam's off. It's open season, retard.
I want to die.
All right. 20.
Want
to be cooperative now?
I did that.
Stop. Knock it off.
I did that to relax.
Okay, chat. So real talk. Who's gonna upload this raw audio to like X video or Pornhub as retard gets fucked extra hard? fat dude gets butt fucked.
My wife
raw
and chat.
only,
I like
because it
watching
kinda has
cops
that
arrest
vibe
people
going
that
to it.
deserve it.
Let's make
Yep.
Andy famous.
Same here.
Let's get that tushy famous.
Calm down.
I didn't do that to be harassing anyone.
Well, I gave you the opportunity to shut it off, and you wouldn't do it.
I didn't do it because I didn't understand why. I did it all wrong.
We're gonna upload it. Make the account name Bentley Buttfucks. Bentley Buttfucks. Raw audio only. Fat tard gets his pig shit pushed in by big bad Officer Bentley.
Jesus Christ,
I
Jim.
did it all wrong.
Come on his knees, you.
I did it all wrong.
Reeks in here.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Sit up.
I'm dizzy.
Up to your butt.
I don't have to. I did nothing wrong.
Up to your butt.
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Hey, let him play there.
Stop! You know, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
This is the kinkiest ASMR I've ever heard in my life. Bentley's going in balls deep. No protection, no lubricant.
I just had that to relax.
I can't even breathe in here. It's so
I did that to relax.
I can smell it through the door. My throat.
I didn't mean to do it other than
Jim
to
is pretty
relax.
creative. Yeah, that's one way of saying it.
I just did it to relax. I didn't do it intentionally to hurt anyone.
All right, you either come with us or you're getting shot. All right?
Shoot me.
You're getting
then.
a shot. From the ambulance, all right? So you got to
Boy, that escalated quickly, folks. That escalated really quickly. He's trying to get the cuffs on him, and it's like, I don't want to go. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna execute you mafia style on the floor, Andy.
Yes,
I am gonna
yes.
shoot
Swift
you in
recovery
your
for,
head. I am going
for
to
Officer
fucking
Bentley.
murder you.
My throat.
I didn't mean to do it other than to relax me.
Hit me. I can't even breathe.
I just did it to relax. I didn't do it intentionally to hurt anyone.
All right, you either come with us or you're getting shot.
I will fucking murder you so hard. Oh, you're gonna die.
All right?
Shoot me.
You're getting
then.
a shot from the ambulance. All right? So you got to calm down, you come with us, and then you get released. Do you understand?
For what?
For harassment.
I did nothing
And resisting
wrong.
arrest. And resisting.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you could have came willingly. Get up, Andy. Stand up.
People in chat, no, that was a Freudian slip. That's the definition of a Freudian. Obviously, they were going to anesthetize him, probably give him some goofballs to make him calm down and be compliant. Yeah, the EMS is going to give you a shot. But we all know what Bentley was thinking. We all know by this point, 10 minutes into this body cam confrontation, what he meant when he said,
give him the shot.
Yeah, because you've been hitting your head.
You discriminate against me.
You did it yourself, Andy.
I want you to help me, please. And not abuse me, not discriminate against me.
I'm grabbing my gloves.
I got rubber gloves.
You discriminate against me.
Now you get him in a car.
Well, I think if I skip ahead just a little, do I have the end? Oh, yeah. At the very end, right? In just a few more minutes, I'm just going to jump ahead. It's more huffing and puffing and ground wrestling this fat retard. Oh, we get the very tail end of our body cam.
You can get that.
Okay, fine. Sorry about that. No.
Thank you.
I had to remove it. He had it tangled tight around that.
Is this over here, too? This one?
It's out.
That's our big boy. That's our big boy, Andy. Oh, he's making a stinky, folks. Now, I wanted to show this, one, because it's funny as shit watching this fat ass beat his own head like a retard. He even did it with the cuffs on. He literally slammed the cuffs open on top of his skull to try to make himself bleed. But if you go watch that video, if you look back on this stream or find it independently on your own, you'll notice
I'm grabbing the
he's
Glock.
side-eyeing that cop. He's looking dead at him. He's turned his camera off, recording audio only, went on the phone with another EMS and social service worker, and then he starts hitting himself and saying that, Officer Bentley is beating me and hurting me. He's such a piece of shit. And that body cam really highlights it. This is a guy that's gotten away with it for a long time, but every once in a while he slips up a little bit, and you can see the actual psychopath underneath. It's a fucking game. He is a really dark individual. So that's our little Andrew Ditch update. The poop squatch himself, trying to get poor Officer Bentley fired, and he nearly broke. Officer Bentley, you're going to get shot. Little Freudian slip. I don't blame him. I don't fire him. He doesn't need to be reprimanded. Freudian slip, covered himself fine. No, I meant the EMS, Andy. You're going to get beaten. I'm going to hang you. I'm going to fucking lynch you. Medically speaking, EMS is going to lynch you, armband, so they can inject you with a anesthetizing agent, Andy. That's what I meant when I said, I'm going to tie you behind the squad car and drag you down Main Street on a sled that is comfortable and accommodating is what I meant, Andy. Okay, that's what I obviously meant when I said that. I'm not going to murder you. I'm not saying that on... I'm not saying that, Andy. Andy, come on, buddy. I'm not saying that. We love our law enforcement. We love Officer Bentley. We understand, buddy. We get it. Long day, dealing with perps, thieves and murderers. Then you got to deal with this guy trying to get you to wipe his ass. I don't blame you. I'd shoot him too. I put one right between his eyes. Fuck it. Andy. But Andy's not the only one that had some body cam footage drop. More and more body cam footage dropping everywhere. For some reason, it's like a little party. People are just doing FOIA requests all over the place. And we got some more FOIA requests going out there. It's a bit of a shorter segment, but I thought I'd share it for the people that keep up with it. Now, there happens to be a content creator on the internet, mostly on TikTok, had a bit of a bad luck run, known as Topikachu. Currently homeless.
Oh boy,
now,
this
Topikachu
fuckhead.
had a little bit of misfortune. Mother in the hospital on the brink of death. Brother died from a carjacking. His ashes are still with the state government because she won't pick them up. She's left them sitting there for like a half a year now. Father got arrested for being a schizophrenic fraudster. So Topeka kind of ran out of anybody to really take care of them. So they don't have anybody to pay rent and buy groceries. They tried living in motels and hotels and were so filthy and disgusting. The workers started posting TikToks about what animals they were and shamed them out of the establishment. So now they went to live in homeless shelters and quite literally, on the street. This is a homeless person that streams on TikTok and tries to sell makeup to make money and get famous. That is how disconnected from reality. Most people, when they endure a hardship or have some kind of setback, can't pay their mortgage or their rent, they're going bankrupt, they've got credit card bills, shit's going on. Stuff has gotten tough. Would, buckle down. They'd really put the rubber to the road and try to address those issues. Not Topikachu. They're just going to keep doing TikToks because they're going to get internet famous. And while this picture is AI, obviously they're not in a cardboard box streaming in front of a laptop. They would have obviously pawned that for drug money. They do look like that. The AI did not alter their appearance. They very much look like an obese Neanderthal. That is the genetics this person is working with. Very unfortunate. Incredibly unfortunate. Probably why the Grim Reaper only went after their family and not them. Felt pity. Just too ugly to reap. Too ugly to reap. Well, so Pikachu has started relationships with different people while they've been homeless and milling about in back alleys, snorting meth or whatever the fuck it is they do with their spare time living in the gutter. And one of those people is somebody that goes by the name Studchew. Happens to be a woman. Now, rumors have been flying about that To Pikachu, and she's dropped hints about this, has a little bit of lust for their buddy there, Stud Chew, and that Stud Chew is willing to help out, and they want to be their little sugar baby, and there's this weird relationship dynamic. And, something happened. Topeka addresses it a little bit. Turns out, Stud Chew, they kind of had a little run-in with the law. Just a tiny one. Just a minor incident. Minor incident. A little shoplifting, maybe. Let's find out what did Stud Chew do with their little run-in with the law.
Freedom of Information Act, it does not matter, right? They literally paid for body cam footage. They didn't need to pay for the body cam footage. They paid for it because they posted it in the Discord, and it does not matter. Her lawyer is not going to give a F. You messed up. You're going to get in trouble. You think you're going to get some interview with her that she's going to tell you something. I haven't done anything to that girl. She isn't going to talk badly about me. First of all, she even said that people twisted her words online.
Oh, I see a lot of people in chat getting horny. Try to control your horny level, chat. Okay?
Jesus Christ.
Put your dicks back in your pants. I understand that fupa looks like a delicious snack. The world's tastiest sandwich ever. I understand.
Shut it, Jim. No. Jesus Christ. I don't need that image in my head. Fuck.
And I said, that's why I told you not to respond. Y'all tried to take what she said and tried to twist it. Oh, she offered you a right to go see your mom. And you chose not to. She told me that she could take me. Then she said that she couldn't because of her ankle monitor. It was right outside of Albuquerque. Then she realized she couldn't take me. She said she couldn't take me.
The lesbian homeless lady that I'm friends with wouldn't take me to see my dying mother at the hospital because the ankle monitor can't go past Albuquerque. I know that sounds weird for a shoplifting charge, but I don't know why they got arrested, and neither do you. Okay, what could possibly be on this body cam footage? What did our little friend Stud Chew do?
Fine, and I'm not mad at that. It's just that people don't need to be up in the business. I didn't say anything. She went online and said stuff, and then people tried to twist it. That was not the case. You don't even know what was going on. Some people don't have the freedom to just get up and go places.
I'm about to fucking reverse it. Stop it, Jim.
Yeah, I think victims in here. 22.
Where you guys at?
In there, yeah.
Hello?
In victims in here.
Hold that one.
Yeah, that's, I think, offender that you're at.
Anyone inside? Make your presence known.
Albuquerque Police Department.
Please, come in, please, 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 please.
Hold on.
Please don't move me.
Yeah, I'm not in touch you.
I need an ambulance like
They're
that.
on their way right now, dude.
If I fucking move,
I know, they're on their way.
Where's the offender's apartment?
Where else are you?
Her! Yes!
I'll fucking kill her. Oh.
I don't know if you've noticed. On the ground the sheer amount. Let me back that up a little bit. Get a little. That's raspberry. Somebody was making a peanut butter and raspberry sandwich. Weird. Why not jelly? But they want a raspberry. And just spilled it everywhere. That's clearly not a man that has been stabbed multiple times in his neck and his face and his abdomen by a psychotic homeless woman that has gutted him and glassed him like a fish and then run out of the apartment room.
Please, outside 2, you cut out.
He's bleeding pretty good.
Okay.
You're not free to leave, you're detained. You need to come to the center of the
Show us your hands.
Where's the knife? Drop the knife. Lighter. Are you T?
Go ahead, stand up first.
Standby, should we have one detained? Hey, Marty, I'm going to go to that apartment, make sure no one else is trying to enter them by there.
Okay. Go ahead, pull it off.
Just sitting there, just chilling out, stabbed a guy to death, gutted him, glassed him, like a barroom fight, just having a smoke, relaxing on the curbside, nothing wrong with that. Sorry, Pikachu, can't drive you to your mom at the hospital. I can't go past Albuquerque because of that guy I nearly killed last year. Why am I out on the street at a homeless shelter? Why am I allowed to smoke meth like a crazy person? Because there are no laws in this country. To Pikachu, I'll be your lesbian lover. I'll be your Sappho sister. Okay, we can grind together, scissor a little bit. That's fine by me. Just don't make me angry or I'll gut you like a fucking pig. Just like I did to my neighbor at the motel because I'm crazy. Because I'm a fucking psychopath. How is it consistently that lil cows and degenerates and silly people and all these weird characters on the fringes of society are always involved in just the weirdest, shadiest shit? Sexual degeneracy, uber violence, making other people uncomfortable. They just can't keep it to themselves because we've given up on bullying. If these people were properly bullied, they'd never leave their hole. But now we've all got to deal with them. All right, I blame the schools. I blame the schools. We need to reinstitute bullying. Children should be mandatorily bullied from the grades of K through 12 until it's beaten out of their system. But of course, we give them too much leeway, and they end up like this on TikTok selling beauty products when they look like a Neanderthal, dating a lesbian that slices people up because she hears voices. Beautiful, fantastic, delicious. Ah. Oh boy, I got a lot of stream going on here. There's actually, I've saved the best segment for last. I'll tell you the truth here. But we've got more coming up. But we've been going for an hour and a half, and Jimmy needs a drink. I need to get me a drink. We're watching Troons and Andy Hitch pooping himself, and Topiachu's lesbian lover, her Sappho sister, her queen, stabbing people like it's nobody's business. I need me a little drink. So let's do a little break. I'll tell you to go buy a hat for your hat because we all love hats for our hats. 5 minutes, we'll come back, and we're going to jump into a little bit of Ralph, and then we got some new people coming up, and even more interesting shit after that. Ooh,
always
exciting.
fun.
Ooh, I wonder what's coming up.
Poke at the old rage
Oh
pig.
boy! All right, be back in 5. By buying.
Okay. We all know what it is. We don't need to watch it. But Jesus Christ, Jim, this stream so far, fuck. That and retards on the fucking internet. it's retards on fucking Twitter, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Especially the whole artist bullshit deal. Artists make a big thing about Gen AI. And, oh, you should use Gen AI. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yes, let's not use, modern clothes either because they're made by sewing machines that put seamstresses out of business. I've said it once, guys. I'll say it again. Okay, you're not entitled to anyone's money. You're not entitled to anyone's time. Artists out there online, if people want to use you, cool. If they don't want to use you, that's also cool. If somebody wants to use Gen AI for something, either for a thumbnail or an image or whatever, that's their prerogative, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. You crying online and pitching a fucking bitch hissy fit is just going to make people point and laugh at you. Because here's the thing, it's not going anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's here to stay. You might as well learn how to fucking adapt or die. End of story. And I'll tell you this much right now. Because people will say, "Oh my god, I'm so hateful." It's like, "Oh my god, I'm so disrespectful to artists and stuff like that." Guys, if you see Captain Hook in chat, that's my wife. She's also an artist. And she also understands the benefits of AI. Okay? It is a tool. And in hands of an artist, it's a very powerful tool. I don't know what this fucking obsession is, except for it's people who are really fucking lazy. And not people using AI. It's artists themselves. Or they skate by with their fucking walk. They skate by and they charge absurd prices. And it doesn't even look good. And I also don't like, dealing with a lot of them because the pain ass fucking deal with. They want to charge you more to use it commercially, even though it should be it's a work for hire. It doesn't matter. I hire you to make this image. I am not obligated to pay you more to be able to use that image however which way I want. As a work for hire, and you put yourself as a work for hire. None of your fucking TOS bullshit is going to change that. Is work for hire. If I pay you for something, I own the copyright once I get it and pay you for it. That's how that works. That's how it's always worked. And it's just these artists, you know, fearful because they know they're going, you know, the ones bitching are the ones that know that they're gonna get replaced because the shit they do is very easy and simple that it can be replaced. And I think at this point, it needs to. Just because I'm tired of hearing them bitch. If they wouldn't make such a fucking stink hissy fit about it, I'd probably be more sympathetic to them. But the way they go on, be like, nah, I hope it replaces you. Because you're insufferable. And that's my take on the whole artist though. And I'm seeing a lot of shit on Twitter. A lot of shit's posting up on my feed. Like, there's artists, you know, trying to poor shame people. Oh, you use Gen AI, it just makes you look broke and poor. Wow, that sounds like something Hassan would say.
This. Oh,
That sounds like something. That sounds like something Boogie would say. Wow.
Oh, and we're back, chat. Hope you're all able to take your little piss and get your drink and get ready. Maybe go set up a police officer like Bentley for abusing you. It's a boost. He won't wipe my ass. I'm very upset about it. Maybe had your lesbian lover kill somebody for you so we can foil it for the next stream. I don't know, exciting things. Always down for some new content. So let's do a little bit of the Ralph Mail, the Memphis Incher himself. See what he's been up to. Now I missed last week's stream on Saturday, but before that stream was set to go, had a little interaction with Ralph. It's mildly entertaining. I thought it'd be good. Made him spiral for about 3 or 4 days, which is always something I enjoy. Now, the Ralph Mail being the physical pinnacle of excellence when it comes to being in shape and mobile and out there and healthy. I want to have a little back.
Oh no, more Ralph. Yes, more Ralph.
Picking on the cripple. It's very embarrassing. I'm so fragile, Ralph. I'm so fragile. Why would you do that? Talking about the state of my heart and my health. But you see, the old Ralph Mail, well, if you hadn't noticed, because of his interaction with Scar and everybody else from the past month or so, she'd been telling everybody that he was basically...
Jim sounds like a radio host. He's always sounded like that.
Geriatric. Couldn't fuck to save his life. Can't get his dick up. Every time you'd see him on stream, he's always wobbling around. Can't even truffle shuffle. Do a wiggle for us properly anymore when the rap music plays after watching CNN for 4 hours. Anytime he's out and about on the streets, if he's not running from, you know, violent, rabies-infected dogs in the gutters of Mexico, he's hobbling around because his knees have exploded. So I found it a bit strange. He was suddenly so interested in my health. We had a little back and forth here. How the fuck is your heart filled, but not mine, brother? Of course, my response, or I should say, excuse me, Moshi Moan's response, a better question is, how is a crippled, terminally ill man more physically fit than you? Now, this is something Ralph didn't like, because old Jimmy attached a video.
Jim,
I might give
you some.
Jimmy's about to dox himself.
I'm gonna give you some advice. Use
Oh,
dark
well,
mode.
Interesting observation there, shitpig. But I was wondering, can you use your detective powers of observation, Sherlock? And can you answer me this riddle? How is it that a man that had lost multiple inches from having burst fractures and was crippled for over a year had to do physical therapy? How is he able to do things that you can't? That's just so crazy because you're so healthy, right?
Because I need knee surgery, but like, knee surgery is kind of a big deal.
I mean, look at this. Uh-oh. Jimmy's touching his toes. Can you do that, Grandpa? Can you reach down? Can you reach down and touch your toes? Are you able to do that? Can you jog in place? Look at that, Ralph. Oh, not even winded. Oh, look at him. Look at the crippled jog, Ralph. Oh, Grandpa, this is embarrassing. I just don't understand it because when I'm looking at pictures of you, I'm seeing this. Do you need young people to assist you to walk across the street, old man? Are you able to do that on your own? Can you stand on one leg? Can we do that, Ralph? Can you stand on one leg? I mean, Jimmy can. Look at that. Oh, one leg. Look at this. He's even wearing the compression socks for his edema. Yet somehow, he's jogging in place. Your turn, Grandpa.
Sadly, remarkably, after putting out the challenge, throwing down the gauntlet, Ralph never responded. I never got a video of Ralph bending over to touch his toes or standing on one leg or jogging in place. Physical fitness, the pinnacle, the king, Mr. Health himself, had trouble doing it. Don't know why. Spiraled for 3 days. I'd had the footage lined up for it. I thought it was amusing. But the moments passed. Ralph will never touch his toes unless he is forced to by his ever-expanding hunchback that will warp him until he's facing the wrong direction. But I just like to put it out there. Not a little bit of a humble brag, but 2026 toe-touching champion? I think so. I'm sorry, Ralph. Ralph got so angry about this. The one thing you need to know is, once it was established that Ralph could not, in fact, touch his toes, that he was incapable of bending over or standing on one leg, Fresh and Fit, the podcast, invited Scar on, but not him, explicitly because he was too unhealthy. And he did not like that at all.
But you motherfuckers have disrespected me, and I've been around a lot longer than you. And I am much more important, actually, to this scene than you fucking faggots who just bring on a bunch of whores every fucking week or whatever. Big fucking deal. I could fucking dial up my phone and have 10 whores right here for half the price. I don't even think you pay the whores. So, make it right or I'm going to make it wrong. Now, this is day 2 that I've done this. It could be day 200. I'm going to keep going. I haven't brought it to Twitter itself just yet.
Did you hear that, folks? It's a big warning. Hasn't brought it to Twitter. What about them retweets? Oh, boy. I'm going to get so many retweets, you're going to it's a real big threat if I bring it to the Twitter. Fresh and Fit, motherfuckers.
But I'm on the Fresh and Fit game right now. I will say this. They are more entertaining than the Whatever podcast.
They literally told him, if you can touch your toes, you can come on with Scar. And this was his reaction.
No insult to Andrew Wilson, but that show sucked. I will give him that. But every fucking day, there's not a proper response.
That was cool with Jay doing exercises.
Respond to me, whore.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting there going, it's like, he has some really long fingernails there,
Tomorrow, we're going to pull up your CV. And we're going to pull up your TikTok. And we're going to pull up your Instagram. Until you fucking respond to me. Not Delaney, me. You talk to me, bitch.
Look at his little mouth. He's so mad. He's so mad that Scar is getting attention and he's not. He's so mad the porn star is getting invited on podcasts with an audience or reach. And nobody wants Ethan Ralph, the guy that can't touch his toes. Nobody wants the guy living in the concrete shack in Mexico with an audience of 200. Shocking. Ralph, maybe if you could stand on one leg, they'd let you on. It's called Fresh and Fit, not Fresh and Fat Ass, buddy. You got to get a little exercise in there. They need to see the mobility before you're allowed on stage. That's all they're saying. Wasn't an insult to you. Scar could bend over. She could touch her toes. What's your excuse, buddy? I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm from Mexico. Yeah, we know where you're from.
Country of origin?
Little pig boy comes from the dirt.
That is where you're from, the dirt. The dirty, filthy Mexico. Oh, I love gassing him up, I'll be honest with you. He got actually quite mad about it. For like 3 days, he was seething about it. Like, Medicare, why won't you die, Medicare? Bending over, touching your toes? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? It means I don't weigh 400 pounds, you fat retard. It means the guy that literally shattered his back. My spine exploded, Ralph. My spine, that's what a burst fracture is, fat ass. It literally exploded. My spine literally exploded, and my heart is dying. And I am more physically fit than you. That's why you can't go on that podcast. I'm sorry. There is a weight limit, and you have surpassed it, my friend. You have driven well beyond it. Our boy Ralph. You know, it's got me reminiscing. Getting all teared up here. Thinking about the good old days. Good old days of the sector. Good old days of the cast of characters from the sector. Reminds me of somebody. Who am I thinking about? Somebody we haven't talked about in an awful long time. Engaged in a war right now with another person on a different platform. A platform I'm sure some of you are familiar with because there's a show on that platform a lot of people watch. Talking about Kick. Apparently there's a little war going on. Or what appears to be a war. Between old subject of the show. Somebody we used to talk about back in the day. Talking about good old Baked Alaska Yoma himself. Getting into a fight with SJC, Scuffed Jim Carrey. And apparently all hell's breaking loose. Threats of getting shot in the head, fucking children, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, getting people deplatformed, involving lawyers, getting the ADL and SPLC involved, accusations of federal agencies involved, lawsuits, planting child pornography on computers and websites. It's got a little fucking crazy. I don't know what's going over, what's happening over at Kick. Maybe the casino boys could take a look and tell me what the fuck is happening on that platform, because apparently there's a holy war happening right now, and it involves a lot of child molestation.
So you think SJC should talk to 10-year-olds on Kick and ask what they want to study?
No, I think he shouldn't, but I also don't think that that's a smoking gun.
She literally said, "You're scaring me."
And he's just saying, "What are you studying?" What's the I'm a bit confused.
So you're allowed to scare 10-year-olds and expose them to your audience?
Okay, so what did he do that was scary? Exactly. Like, it's just like his look and demeanor, right?
He's a fucking pedophile. He's a fucking creep. What do you mean?
Dude, this is
he's
like
a groomer.
This is a snake eating its own tail, right? You're saying he's scary because he's a pedophile and like because.
Okay, if you want to die on the hill of defending SJC,
and here we go again. It's the binary. It has to be one or the other. No. I think all that I've seen so far tonight are bad optics and piss poor proof. There is one that I remember that's kind of bad, but even that is just like that's a retarded person saying some shit that they should probably not say. It like none of it like would it be behavior that I would allow if I was the platform? No. Would it be behavior that I would allow myself?
I don't even understand what's going on.
Also, no, right? But is it like the paragon of like PDF? Like also no.
Pedo and real.
So just in case you missed it, our opening clip is Baked Alaska debating with another Kick streamer. I don't know a lot of the Kick streamers, and to be fair, that's not a knock on Kick streamers. I don't know a lot of Twitch people either. It's just Boomer Jim sits. He sits around on YouTube and maybe Twitter. Maybe TikTok a little bit. That's about it. So I'm not super familiar with the person he's debating, but they're debating SJC. And if you heard Baked there, he's interacting with 10-year-olds on stream. It's very weird. The accusation, again, I'm very, very newly introduced to this, and I put together a compilation to try to catch you up to speed, because this has been going on for a month and a half now between these two.
Yeah, AI, by the way.
I find any more pedos. Yeah, I found a bunch of weird shit. There was actually a kid taking a shit on a toilet. I'm like, what are you doing? I yelled at them.
What? Holy, look at this admission. He said he saw a kid taking a shit on the toilet. And he asked, yeah, Vagabond, look. This is literal admission of CP. He says he asked the kid what he was doing instead of skip. Yeah.
Send it in.
So I want to add him up. Okay, we're getting into it. So Baked Alaska, first thing he says is he's interacting with a 10-year-old on Omegle or some shit like that. The next, he's watching a kid live stream himself take a shit. That's what they're discussing. That's what he admitted to. So one's a 10-year-old he's talking to. We're watching kids take shits. Let's see what else we got.
What is it, the main website said it?
Why are you trying to set apart Pumps? You're the one that
Pumps was.
Why are you trying to put his name on shit?
Do you know what Pumps did for me?
What?
Pumps framed the other Reddit for posting CP, and he reported it.
That wasn't Pumps.
It was Pumps. Yes, it was, because I had Pumps do it.
That was you and your own.
You hear that?
Someone say you lost your case.
Yeah, no, that one I think we want to rewatch. All right, that's Bake watching a clip. SJC says, I had somebody frame a Reddit by posting child porn. And then Gucci says, that wasn't Pumps that did that. That was you on an alt account, went onto that subreddit and posted child porn.
Into IP2's, what is it, the main website said it?
Why are you trying to set apart Pumps? You're the one that.
No, Pumps was.
Why are you trying to put his name on shit?
Do you know what Pumps did for me?
What?
Pumps framed the other Reddit for posting CP, and he reported it.
That wasn't Pumps.
It was Pumps. Yes, it was, because I had Pumps do it.
That was you and your alt.
That was you and your alt. What is going on over at Kick? I know who SJC is. I know who these IP2 streamers are. I remember seeing SJC take part with the Asian Andy squatter streams and stuff. But I've never seen this shit. Like, is there some kind of pedophile war happening at Kick right now that I'm like completely fucking unaware of?
You hear that?
Someone say you lost your KPP. Is it real?
There's some difficulties. There are some difficulties. We will find out. We will find out if things work out. There will be some obstacles.
Did he do the right thing? We love SJC.
I need help.
What are the requirements to reapply? I will email Kick too, bro.
I need help. I don't know what to do. I need fucking help. Dude, I'm cash broke. I need to
Well, that sounds about right. Now,
Jesus Christ.
Guys, I need to follow my
What the
protocol
fuck
because
was that?
I need to start borrowing against my assets. Yeah, we definitely need to start writing emails to Kick that there's a neo-Nazi on the website.
The neo-Nazi, by the way, the neo-Nazi would be Baked Alaska. That's our neo-Nazi. Baked Alaska, the neo-Nazi.
Somehow wandered onto the website, and now they're just able to be a Nazi on the hours a week. So, I mean, I deserve it. Yeah, I need you to call the food stamp office. We got to get back on food stamps again, Melinda. Things are not good. We got to get food stamps. I need food stamps again.
Alright.
Well, you got to talk to chat because they're letting an actual neo-Nazi destroy my life.
He's done probably the most terrible shit of any streamer, yet Kick keeps
The
letting
casino takes a vacation, Fingo shit. I mean, who knows?
This is probably the most atrocious one I've seen yet. Like I said, viewer discretion is advised.
Do you like the Inception chat? It's me watching Baked, watching SJC. There are layers to it. You're watching me watch him, watch him, watch him.
This was last night as well, calling a minor hot.
It's a streamception.
And grooming her into becoming a model. Let's check it out.
Bitch.
Damn, look. Oh shit, why
Oh,
is
damn, she's hot. How old are you?
color on the tip, bro?
Wait, how old are you? You hot.
She's a minor. Yeah, I'm a minor.
I mean, you're a hot minor. You do commercials.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
You have a good looking face. You could.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why does people do shit like this online?
What? How many times do I have to show this fucking clip, bro?
Bro, his mods timed me out.
One of them is viewboarding more than the other.
His fucking mod timed me out. Chad, now go ballistic. Now this is where you go ballistic.
And this is
Now
brigading.
This is where you go absolutely ballistic.
I actually do change my shirt many times a day.
Because I was exposing a neo-Nazi. They don't want me to expose the Nazi. Order 66, buddy. Order 66. Commence.
Whose stream is it?
Oh, it's Eddie. Eddie's stream.
I'm fairly certain, again, I don't know a shit ton about Kick, but I'm pretty sure isn't Eddie one of the owners of Kick? It's very weird. Order 66. You'll find out what that means in a second.
Eddie is live. Yeah, go to Eddie's stream. Order 66, buddy.
Keep on doxing her. Yep, we're gonna keep on doxing her, dude. It's legal on YouTube. Kick said they don't care what I do, not on their platform. So we're gonna do a full-on Order 66. Who wants her mom's address?
This is why your dad killed himself. Yeah, that shitty slut daughter.
So I guess that means he wants to dox Eddie or swat him. I don't know. Again, it's hard to piece together. There's so many clip channels out there that are throwing shit. So Baked is working with his other streamer from Kick to try to take down SJC, and you'll see how that goes. Here's this guy complaining about SJC as well from shit he observed on Kickstream.
I can't even play this one of SJC. He says he wants to bust, and I can't. He says he wants to come on the face of a description that I can't even say. If I say what SJC says, I'm 404 permanently. I can't say it. Contact
And he's
the
one of the
FBI
owners fan to
and
casino.
let them know
Ooh.
that Kick has tons of pedophile material on the website. Okay? Go do that. Go right ahead. Call them. I'll love to talk to the FBI. Get them in touch with me. Maybe they can go raid Kick servers. If they're not banning them permanently, let's get the FBI involved, Mr. Yellow. Go right ahead. At this point, it needs to happen because there's so much fucking shit, pedo shit on this site. I would love to have the FBI contact me.
I got to pull chat. I know, there's a good handful of you in chat right now watch Kino Casino over on Kick, and you probably watch other stuff. So, is the website like rife with like weird kid shit? I don't watch streams on Kick, so I don't know. I don't know how insane this is. And I have there's a sussy bit here at the end we'll get to, and I'll explain what my thoughts on it are. But is Kick actually that bad? Is it like some steroid version of Omegle with a bunch of like minors and shit? Is that what's going on over there? Is this guy a meth head and he's crazy? Is Bake smoking dope? Or is there some sussy shit going on? Meth nerd civil war, meth bum fight, meth nerd civil war. Oh, chat's saying no. Chat's saying no. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Go look at all this shit that I downloaded from this fucking site called Kick.com. They've been covering it up for months. Me and Baked have all the evidence of them covering up. If it's that much of a concern for you, Mr. Yellow, go right ahead and contact the FBI. Shoot.
I kind of want to get all three of them on one stream. I want to get SJC. Is that Vagabond people instead? Vagabond, whatever his name is. I want to get SJC, Vagabond, and Baked Alaska on a Battle Royale stream for who can scream pedophile at the other the loudest. What do you think? Chat, can I poll you?
That sounds like old internet blood sports to me.
Pedophile at each other, as I am fully monetized and collecting money.
That sounds like old internet blood
dollar dues
sports.
as they scream PDF file at each other and talk about the deep secrets of Eddie's Kick. They hide the children under the stacks at the Stack headquarters, Jim. You don't understand. We've got the inside lore. Is that a go? Are we go for that? A little IP2 boogaloo? A little throwback action? Let's get these guys in there. Let's get them dirty. Let's get them in the mud.
IBS2 electric boogaloo.
I'm gonna fucking murder. I'm gonna fucking murder. I'm gonna fucking shoot. I have a fucking gun right here. Watch this.
Holy shit.
This bitch is gonna get shot.
He's heading to where she is. 3 blocks away.
You need Trilly as a producer then.
I'm gonna murder her.
On God, watch, this bitch will get shot. I promise she will get shot.
Wow.
He seriously has a gun?
Yeah. He seriously has a gun? It's so heckin' dangerous.
Wait, it's you know? My phone's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I hear the cops.
Because he was saying that he had it, but
He only has
don't worry about anybody else. Not even, yeah. Fuck the question. Yeah, just call.
I'm
She filed a police report?
Yeah.
So what? So why is nothing happening?
Hi, somebody is stalking us and came here and he's threatening to try to get inside and he has a gun.
You swatting me, dude? No, we're friends. Wait, no, we gotta talk. No, you swatted me. You lied to me, Jackie. We were friends, dude.
Can I say one thing before we go any further? I love
I
love the modern age so much. If this scene had happened in the 90s, if there were people in a parking lot and accusations of people getting shot and abused and attacked, it'd just be 3 people facing off against each other. But because it's the modern day and age, Everybody has a selfie stick with their camera up. So they're having their life and death struggle with the infamous music. The fucking movie music overlaid on top of it. It's very scary and spooky music. Everybody's got a fucking selfie stick.
Dude, we were friends and you swatted me? Check it. Oh, I'm gonna press charges on you. Hey, I'm pressing charges.
Hey there, Baked Alaska. We hope this message finds you well. We are writing to kindly ask for a moment of your time to check your email's inbox. Thanks in advance. What? What the fuck? The kick files! This chick is passed out. He pulls out her tits, starts playing with them, grabbing her ass and her other genital areas, and he's laughing and he's smiling. This guy's an actual predator. Yeah, look at this demonic smirk. Community guidelines violation. Hello there. We're reaching out to inform you of a mild violation of our terms and service and community guidelines identified on your channel. Following a review, we found activity that does not.
Also, can I just say that the marketing team at Kick really is exceptionally above and beyond. Here's their clip compilation of Baked getting a terms of service violation for covering SJC with the accusation that SJC is a rapist and a child molester. And right up on screen. Hey, come on. Hey, Sportsbook. Everybody, use those stake dollars to bet on Sportsbook over at Fanatics. Here's the QR code. Hit it really quick while you're listening to these kids get raped, while you're listening to the audio of children getting fucked. Toddler screams as they get anally raped. Come on over onto Fanatics Sportsbook and place your bets.
Jesus Christ.
With our platform standards. Clip this fucking shit. They literally deleted evidence of SJC deep-throating a bong in front of an underage child. They deleted the evidence and they didn't take action on his channel. That's 5 clips now in 24 hours. If it's so bad that you gotta write me an email, why don't you fucking ban the pedophile rapist who made that? We're gonna have to get law enforcement involved. This is getting sketchy. Yeah, Tropa! What the fuck is going on? Wait. Hey, Kick Support, you're in the chat. So why aren't you banning this fucking pedophile? Huh? Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, Kick Support. Hey, everybody. Why don't you tell Kick Support? Why aren't you banning this pedophile?
So that brings us up to date. Oh, there we go. That brings us up to date on our little Bake situation. Apparently there's a little slap fight. Here's my take on it. Feels a bit fake. Feels a little bit acted out. There are some other clips out there where you can kind of hear SJC. He actually whispers when that girl goes, "Eh!" In the back of the car. He goes, "Oh, that's good. That's good." Like he's, congratulating her on her acting. Seems a bit over the top, but maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. Maybe SJC is not being a retard on purpose to draw controversy, and Baked and him aren't having a fake slap fight back and forth. In which case, more than welcome to have all three of you come on the
difficult to
screen
believe
and
Baked
strike
Alaska.
at each other.
Yeah.
I will gladly do it. I will gladly let you do it. Present your evidence against each other. Let's get to the bottom of Evil Eddie's empire at Kick and Steak and all that shit or whatever's going on over there. But, the update, SJC got banned for a day. Lost his monetization
fell off
over Kick.
long
However that
time
works,
ago.
don't know. But now
I've
he's doing
had
a
conversation
Kickstarter.
with Baked Alaska.
Breaking news. Kick streamer SJC has now released a fundraiser asking for
kind of a
$10,000 after getting removed from Kick's KPP program for grooming minors on Kick platform, yet deflects blame to everyone around him instead of taking accountability. At the time of this publication, his fundraiser has raised $0. Well, sounds like it's not working out. But if Baked is listening, if SJC is listening, what was the other guy's name? Vagabond, whatever the fuck it is. Eddie, I don't fucking care. Well, whoever the fuck you guys are. Feel free to hit me up. Let's have you all come on Screech. Find out who's the real pedophile. Who's the real gunslinger over at Kick. Yoba. Is Yoba going to take it? He loves our law enforcement. I'm willing to let him have a swing at it. I'll let you have a swing at it, Bake. You can wow me a little bit here. But if I had to say, my gut feeling right now, just kind of listening to the bits and pieces and watching the clips here and there, a little sussy. Feels a little manufactured, but I could be wrong. I've only seen clips here and there. And can I say, especially as we get into the next subject, boy, do people start have to, archiving shit better. This next grouping, right? This closeout, if it were, the person I'm going to discuss, this revolves around a couple of events that have happened over the last 3 weeks, and I had to go stitch this footage together because there are no fucking original copies left. Nobody archived the original streams. The people that did them deleted them, pulled them down. There are no backups. I had to use social media. I had to use YouTube. I had to use Kiwi Farms. I had to use TikTok. I had to go to all these different fucking places because there are no archives.
Yeah, that's something that happens all the time. Nobody archives or backs anything up.
I think you're gonna like this. I think you're gonna like this because this feels like the sort of over-the-top wienery that used to happen back in the day to Chris Chan, and now it's found a new target. And it's very reminiscent, not just of Chris Chan related shit.
It's funny you say
stuff.
that, any crap, because I remember saying
another
that.
Diaper lover, a common theme if you've noticed. Another weird degenerate with sexual issues that forces it onto other people, not in the same manner that Andrew Ditch does, but in his own way. Talking to our boy, Nova Online.
Oh my god! Purity's gotta be going nuts!
Most people, I guess, by surprise. At least the first event did. People didn't see it coming or didn't know it was coming until it happened the day of. And this is so fucked up. All right. Let's get into it. Nova Takeover, July 3rd, 2026. Be there. Details are in the description. Ooh,
none of Algo's favorites.
What exactly happened on July 3rd, 2026? It's from Nova Takeover, July 3rd, 2026. From the Nova Takeover. Nova Takeover, the grand takeover before the 4th of July. Address I redacted. The purpose of this takeover is to bring along the fellas we made while we were discovering throughout the entirety of the Gabriel Gage and the Novine universe. Bringing nearby fast food such as McDonald's is highly recommended. The takeover begins at 4:30 p.m. sharp. Bring as much fellas as you want and let's rock. Takes to bring the fellas along to this free event. Nova Takeover July 3rd, Novine Universe, FYP Takeover 4th of July. What's a takeover, I hear people asking? What it means people from the internet show up in mass at this dude's house and fuck with him. And then they live stream it to a gigantic audience. From Solidus, Nova. There's currently a Nova protest going on outside of his house. Don't know what's happening, but when videos get posted, I'll post them as well. I don't support going in his house and doing this unless it's peaceful going and no one goes on his property. Spoiler alerts, that doesn't happen. And right away you can see people already, starting to fuck with him. The day of the event, we start seeing comments on TikTok like this. Here's one from Nikki Strawberry. I DoorDashed Nova some treats to cheer him up, but he didn't seem to like them. And they sent him a lovely box of tampons, Pearl Leak Guard, and 10 orders.
Oh boy.
10 fucking 10 orders. God damn. 10 orders of farm-raised fresh barbecue in the shell oysters.
Yes, we are streaming.
When you eat fucking 10 orders of farm-raised fresh oysters, you're going to need to clog those holes up. It's going to get a little messy. And people started showing up. Where is everyone? One of the commenters said. As you can see, multiple cars have pulled up outside of his house. This is something I don't think, I watch people cover a lot of the TikTok cows and a lot of these kind of degenerates, and there are main accounts and there are sub accounts, right? And I noticed a lot of the accounts that usually cover this guy seemed a little surprised this happened, like it got dropped into their lap. I don't know if I'm misinterpreting that, but there are not a lot of clips of it. But we'll look at a few. We'll look at a few of the first takeover, and I do mean that, by the way, the first takeover.
Right. Aside that's Rocky, do you remember Kareen on the Ice Poseidon saga? No, not really.
Can we come in?
Is that a man or a woman?
It's a he, pretending to be a she. What? I know Nova's a cow. And I know he's like Cyrax, stuff like that.
That was his neighbor.
Don't do shit
his
like
dog
this.
Got out of the house. He went to go get it. And the neighbor's like, get off my property. His neighbor fucking hates him. He's given interviews to A-Logs. He's given interviews to A-Logs because he hates Nova so much. Won't even let him walk. Won't even let him walk on the property when this is going on. A little more footage to give you an idea of what this first event was like. I'd say from what I've seen, maybe maybe.
I'll tell you right now,
people
the
showed up for
actual
the
Nova
July 3rd
A-logs
takeover.
that follow him
Nova Online House.
and report
You're
on
outside
his
with your
bullshit
dogs.
did not like this at all.
Get them, boys.
Because
It looks like the cops were just like,
you're
there's, like,
giving
a couple
him
cops
the
on road,
opportunity
like,
to act like a victim.
4 blocks back that were heading out, so it's like
You're giving him a win.
I think so. Nova was really mad. Watch the video I posted. You should let me come harass him. Yeah, do it, honestly. My brother said he'll come harass him with his car and do it. The cops should be coming for Nova, right? But no, they just want to come for people parked on his driveway, by the way. I mean, I guess it could be illegal for harassment, but I think there has to be a certain amount of warnings beforehand before it's harassment. And then, yeah, we're not actually on his property.
Yeah, I know the backstory. It still doesn't. It still doesn't
But I
make this
noticed
right.
that a lot of the dudes doing the takeover event at Nova's place look like they'd be running a Transformers toy YouTube channel. Like I can picture them hunting for Optimus Prime in the toy aisle at Walmart and making a 10-minute video about that. It's a vibe I'm picking up. You'll see that in future footage. But it basically, this first event boiled down to a bunch of people parked outside of his house kind of screaming at him from the curb, right? And there's not a lot of footage around because the people that did this deleted everything or privated most of it kind of immediately after it happened. So unless it's in like a compilation video, you know,
Yeah,
you're watching,
because
like,
it's
Smokey or somebody
illegal.
like that, or Bloodsmith or somebody, you know, one of those guys, you might pick up a little bit of it. But the original ones pulled down off TikTok. The original ones hidden, removed, privated from YouTube, hidden behind member walls. But the vibe I got after watching the first takeover event and some of the compilations of it, I kind of have a feeling where this is going. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this, but I don't know if this is what's getting. You'll understand why I think this when you see what's coming up next. But this is the vibe I get. This is where I kind of think this might be going. But let's see if you get the a similar feeling.
Oh, is this Eternal Dragon? Is it Eternal Dragon? Oh, I can't. It's Dragon. I can't. Dragon Lord. Yeah, Dragon Lord. That was his name.
You know, the Draken Lord shit kind of went over the top. It started with people showing up a little bit, one at a time. And then you got like 1,000 people showing. They had to have cops come out, the fire department, the whole fucking city government to deal with him because everybody made it a habit to go on a pilgrimage to his house. It became like this thing where you fuck with him. Now you might be watching that first takeover and think, come on, Jim. That's like maybe 10 people at most. They're probably like, teenager, college age. They're looking to get a little bit of TikTok cred. It's a one and done. People didn't really pay
I'll put it
attention
like
when
this.
it happened and it moved
It's
on.
like, yeah, a lot of the A-logs
except for the
were
fact
not
that
happy
they
about this.
Did another one.
I'll put it like
Another
this.
Nova takeover
I
next
wouldn't.
week. See you soon, Nova.
I would support Nova if he shot these people.
MH Advocate responds, the time
Yes,
time,
this is a step too far.
prepared. They even got some promo art ready. July 9th, 2026, 4:30 to 9:15, 5 hours.
You're giving him the opportunity to be a victim.
Be there or be square. Nova Takeover, the sequel, bigger, better, and longer. July 9th, 2026. Be there. Details in the description. I'm excited. What's the description say? Again, from Nova Takeover. Just like the last Takeover, folks. Same idea, same everything, but bigger, better, and longer. New stuff like bringing in diaper boxes, boxes of extra small condoms, Dr. Pepper and Orange Fanta are now extremely recommended. Even Sailor Moon cosplays are encouraged to dress like Nova if you're going to do that. Making protest signs dedicated to put Nova in jail, such as "Put Nova in Jail" or "Nova is a Predator," is also recommended. Bring along whoever you want to this free event and let's rock. Bigger, better,
Guys,
and longer.
you can't do this
Same
shit.
hashtags, same group. Difference this time, people were prepared. Now, even though there aren't a ton of archives, everybody sort of watched this one take place. And you can see the preparation. People were getting excited. Come today at 7 to 9 instead of 4, the original plan time. The sheriff will be waiting at Nova's house, ready to arrest anyone and everyone. Be careful. Now, one of the problems, again, this goes back to archiving. Like McGrubba and a few others have live streams of the shit that happened, but it's either like deleted, removed, or behind a member stream. And they weren't, this was somebody restreaming a stream from TikTok. The original TikTok ones are gone. But old Jimmy went through and tried to get a good compilation of footage to show you how much it's grown. How much it grew from that original encounter, where it was like 8 to 10 people hanging out at his place and just sort of yelling at him from the street, to show you how quickly things can escalate and how much that crowd can grow as it goes day by day. Because Drakenlord didn't start off with 1,000 people at his fucking doorstep. It was 1 or 2 dudes. And then it grew over time as people thought it was funny. As the wienery grew out of control.
I need to add
So let's take a
a
look and
thing
see
for
how
you, don't I,
the Nova
Dragon?
Takeover 2
For what?
event on July 9th.
To come into the Robot Masters?
No, if you want, I don't know.
Yeah. We are streaming, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, already. If I know, for people that aren't familiar with Nova,
No, you
this
have
is his
that.
front
You have
door,
that,
by
okay.
the way. I don't know if he rides his disability trike up and down the ramp. I don't know. But that's his front door. Okay, they're already on his property. Remember when people were saying, hey guys, keep it cordial. Don't go on his property. That's illegal. Already up there. Already at the fucking door with cameras.
He has a hammer, bro. It's frozen. Fuck you. Yeah, no, I know. The lag is so bad, bro. What do we do now? I think we need to go, I think we need to light the fireworks. I think that's what it's time for.
At his door.
Imagine the smell. Yeah, it's fucking
No,
horrible.
like I walked up
it's
to the door, guys,
actually horrible.
It smells like actual cat piss up there.
Like,
I don't know if you can notice, you're getting an idea now. That entire street, up and down, like 5 cars worth, or 5 houses worth, are all cars and people. It went from 8 to 10 people. I'd say now it's like 25 to 40. So it's grown. From the first takeover event on the 3rd to the second 6 days later on the 9th, it grew from a maximum of maybe 10 people to a maximum of maybe 40. 4 times the amount of people. 4 times the wienery.
it's really bad, actually. Paramedic sick as shit. My pants are falling off. Gotcha.
So he's just standing by the door, and it just smells like actual shit up there. So
The closer he got,
he's like by the window. That's about it.
His door. That was a terrible idea, though. We got doxxed so bad.
You did?
Well, yeah, they just got like half the information wrong. That's why it was like not that bad, but.
He doxed you guys?
No, it was the Kiwi Farms people, crazy ones.
I don't think Noah's smart enough to dox people. 200
I still
viewers.
don't know what like their actual stance on it is. They're kind of just like
It's a group of people, you know. Some people.
You guys are touching the cows.
Into why so many
That's why.
archives and streams are gone. I don't know. It's these 2 dudes talking at some point in the stream saying like Kiwi Farms doxed all the weens that went there to fuck with people. I don't know if that's true or not because I didn't read through the entirety of the events from Kiwi Farms. I went looking for, does anybody have source material on shit? Because I can't find these videos anywhere. But apparently, as they decided to go fuck with Nova, Kiwi Farms was fucking. It was like a circular Ouroboros of fuckery and wienery, as a trolling mouth ate a trolling tail in an ever-expanding eternal circle.
Dude, what was that? I can't remember her name, but the girl who was like crazy about him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she must have gotten doxxed really bad.
Yeah, DoorDash some diapers.
Yeah, this is why you don't do shit
As many
like
people
this.
that possibly can need to start door dashing stuff.
Yeah, so
here.
we have confirmed sighting that he is home. Taking a break from watching South Park to watch this. Sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah.
Bro, where is the Novine universe? He can't drive anywhere, so he ain't nowhere.
I used to work with him a while ago.
Where at? Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to work at Shipper One too.
He worked at my buddy Tony.
Oh no way! How did he not take that down?
My brother too. Yeah.
Putting his number in my basket. I see the letter S in the sky. Yeah, right there in the clouds. Yes, guys, go comment on his post to have him come outside.
How many people you got here?
350?
Hell yeah.
I love how these guys cry about getting dogs when they're doing the same
Let's
thing.
go.
No, he definitely. I see we all just use it.
I think it's so funny.
There are 40 people. There are 40 people just chilling. How weird is this? There are 40 people chilling out across the street from this dude's house with like tripods set up and cameras set up, milling about, driving up and back and forth across the street. And already at the start of this, there are 300 people watching it on just one stream. I think like the total at the very end, if you add up all the streams with the concurrent amount of live viewers from the streamers there and from the restreamers streaming them, probably about 4,000 people were watching this. You can see how this can grow exponentially.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
I'll stay behind.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, I'll stay behind you. I'll record it.
All right, you can.
Here, you want the mic?
You gotta come up with us, though.
Get him on.
At least come up like right up here with us.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Elijah.
No.
Hey, don't be shy.
No, we already got a mic.
He just tried to flex. I breathed if anything possible.
Bro, I'm covering my face just in case.
No way
She would not get you.
Yeah, that's
Yo, this shit smells so bad.
Yeah, now I can't, we don't have smell-o-vision, but I can imagine it does. This yard is trash, by the way. It's so overgrown with, like, the grass has gotten so out of control, it's growing into the tires, which is an impressive feat, Nova. He does, one thing you got to know about Nova Online, when he's not sucking on a pacifier and wearing a diaper, singing Tinkle Winkle or whatever the fuck it is, he dedicates a lot of his time to doing wrestling promos in his front yard on this very driveway. You'd think he'd take a minute to weed whack this shit. But no, just let it grow into the tires.
Michael!
Jew is crazy. Nigga keeps spamming Jew.
Yo, it actually smells like shit here. Like, are you going up there or what?
Also, I like, you know, it's one of the things that I find funny is when somebody does weaning shit like this. Right, they set up this event to go fuck with Nova, and they're already getting doxxed by it. They said Kiwi farmers. But then the dude's reading his chat, and he's like, why do they keep spamming Jew at me? why do they keep calling me a yid? What does little lampshade mean? Like they are starting to get fucked with as they're fucking with him.
Oh my god, bro.
Is this the old Yo, look at that. All the fucking goy right there. All the goy slop. No, we should eat his dog, guys. Literally.
We should eat his dog. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Guys, chat, pray for us. Chat, pray.
Are you DoorDash?
Dixon, yeah?
Oh my god, did someone DoorDash diapers?
Is this 34.25?
Yep.
Someone DoorDash diapers, guys.
So I don't know if that's the dude from last time. The one that, where was he? Well, oh my god, where was it? Was it this guy? I don't know if it's this guy again. The one that sent tampons and oysters to him has now DoorDashed him diapers at the second event. I'm not sure.
Is it paid for? Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Okay.
Oh no.
They just called it.
No, dude, he's gonna like it though.
I'm like, dude, if you need change, I got you. I got 40 if you don't.
Dude, so is he like infamous? Is he infamous?
No. I know people at Westside that say he's also banned from getting pizza.
I don't think Chubby there needs to be fucking hazing anyone.
People, you can't, if...
Just saying.
Now, I don't know if I agree with this epic trolling plan. So they DoorDash him a bunch of shit, and then they're going to order him a bunch of fast food. But the Domino's guy's like, you can't take the food unless you pay for it. So they want to epically own him by ordering pizza for him and then paying for it themselves. Maybe I'm getting old. Is this the new style?
Go, baby, we got pizza. Guys, the Domino's has now been paid for. Dude, we got pizza. Let's go.
Yeah, this is ours now. I don't even know where it's at.
Where do we break it open, dude? Can we put it on somebody's hood or something?
Yeah, you could.
Is that your hood?
Yeah. Live right now?
What?
You live right now?
Yeah, I've been live.
What's the biggest gift they can send you to get the
Yeah, I kind of
Like a
want
lion or
Domino's
something?
now.
Yeah.
Or a universe?
Yeah. TikTok universe.
Guys, we got a mortar, okay? This is a good firework.
You already made like $15 from it. Really?
So this is the part of the stream where we do get into Drake and Lord territory. So now you've got the second event that's going on. 40 people have shown up. They're door dashing him shit. They're ordering him pizzas. They're going up to his door, knocking on it, trying to get interviews. He's hiding in his trailer. So they decide, hey, what would be a good way to get him out of his house? Let's start lighting off explosives in his yard.
So
you recoup nearly half the money.
Oh
for the
my
Domino's.
God,
Just
really?
from the Galaxies. That's not even the other gifts. You might make enough to cover the Domino's.
Somebody said just light the fucking
a uni is like $500. Is it actually that much? Y'all don't care about the kids?
Oh, shit. Yo, some guys from down here. More people are coming.
Yo, he's right.
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Get his house. Get his house.
Oh, what the?
Yo, we got another one.
Okay.
I'll send a Galaxy if you throw a rock. No, I won't. I'm not going to commit a felony for a Galaxy, unfortunately.
I live on the second floor.
Does anyone want to commit a felony for a Galaxy? Throw a rock through his window.
No, what the?
Bro, but we get a Galaxy.
If we have a boombox with a love song playing, it's a
Why?
Yeah, I get a Galaxy.
This is.
We gotta get a balloon that says.
Would you want to throw a rock through the window for the Galaxy?
Yes.
Go do it. Go do it.
I do it for no Galaxy.
You would do it for no Galaxy.
These guys.
Ride the trike.
These guys
So,
need arrested.
We've gone from setting off mortars and Roman candles at his fucking trailer to a Galaxy. I guess is like a super chat on TikTok. Is that how it works? I don't fucking know. But I'll go. You pay me $100. Is that what it is? $100? Pay me $100 and I'll start vandalizing and breaking his windows. To let's steal his shit.
Ride the trike.
Get it in, right in the trunk.
Yeah, go ride this trike. We're gonna ride the trike in about 4 minutes, guys.
Dude, 1.2 million likes. Is
Yo,
it
bro, it's going on.
Dude, I know. It's about 2 million. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got.
Yeah, we got a micro. Y'all
We're
just
taking the
Galaxy.
We got Galaxy.
Yeah, good shit. All right.
Oh, yeah, do I get on the
Yo.
Here, let's clip you. How do you clip this?
It's a magnet. Here, use this one. This is a clip.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never used one of these before.
It's literally just like a little clip.
We're riding that trike.
Take my headphones.
You're riding the trike?
Yo, oh my God.
All right.
My dad's a lawyer. I do not recommend you to do this. My
Okay.
dad is a lawyer. I do not recommend you guys do this.
But we don't
them
care.
off, right?
What? No, he's not a lawyer anymore. So illegal.
How are they gonna know like who it is that's gonna do it? You know?
Dude, this is, I do not. Those guys, they've kidnapped me. They're touching me. I don't support this.
What?
Juvenile, if my
At least there's one smart fucking person there.
buy this, she's not gonna be happy.
Yeah.
And they're gonna make.
Although they were
Me
real
and you
smart,
do
they
not
wouldn't be
support
there.
What is going on here?
We're not doing anything.
We are not harassing.
So after spending 3 fucking hours in front of this dude's fucking trailer, lighting off fireworks, trying to steal his trike, sending him shit, threatening to break his windows for minor donations on TikTok, the cops show up and start. They're not super pleased. They're not enthused about 40 fucking teenagers on TikTok fucking with some random asshole in their neighborhood.
Anybody at all. We've just been sitting out here.
What do you guys do?
Well, the guy who lives here is a known predator, and we're just protesting back. We're not
And here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna tell the cops, oh, the guy is a pedophile. They're gonna look up sex offender list, and they're gonna go, no, he's not.
We have not. We have stayed. We haven't crossed like.
What's your grandma's name?
Judy.
Judy?
Yeah.
She lives right here?
Yep.
Okay, is that her Yukon?
No, that is.
She's the one.
She has a silk card.
Okay. Is she out here?
What?
Is she inside?
She's inside, yeah.
This kid is not worth your time. He's a loser that spends too much time on the internet. You guys are spending too much time on the internet.
He is a predator. He needs to pay. Like,
I wish that were true. So
it is true. There is several allegations, like confirmed allegations.
Allegations on TikTok, bro. He's been investigated. Man, I don't know what to tell you. He's a weirdo. And you guys are here causing a problem for the neighborhood. I would love to be able to take him to jail, but we can't.
See, this is.
Find any.
Yep. That's kind of why I figured.
I've actually never played. A waste of our time and yours.
I know. I'm a horrible cameraman.
Fucking idiots.
I'll be right back.
So, a group of fucking weens starts by doing one event at his fucking house on July 3rd, which is just them being scared, really, and standing across the street, filming some minor stuff, getting flipped off. Then 6 days later, a week later, 40 of them, 4 times the amount of people show up, and they've escalated from standing across the street to lighting off fireworks, threatening to break his windows, going up to his door, ordering him shit, and trying to steal his trike. And I think somebody did steal his fucking trike, because up on TikTok, he had posted somebody took his shit. So I don't know where this goes exactly, but you can already tell that people that have been covering this are starting to get nervous. They're worried that it's going to turn into a Drakenlord, or it's going to turn into some kind of wienery shit where somebody sets his fucking yard on fire. Here's a little after-action report from Bluesmith. One of the people that covered it, where he goes over the things they were doing, talking about how it was, a little problematic. Trying to break into his house and fuck with his neighbors and lighting shit off. The main one streaming, Daddy Java, was begging for donations the entire time. Super gassed up about
all
the
these fucking people went to Nova's house need the fucking teeth curb stopped. Every single fucking one of them.
An individual I refer to as Trailer Park Trevor asked his fellow protesters what most extreme or expensive gift is on TikTok, and then said he'd light off another bigger firework, a mortar, if they got it. And of course, to nobody's surprise, the cops arrived and everyone scattered, which is something peaceful protesters would do in the presence of the police. Now, Bluesmith does have a point when he's talking about the wienery on display here. Back in the day, people did it for the love of the game. And they typically did it, outside of people like Blue Spike, not with the intention of hurting or scaring the absolute living shit out of somebody by, detonating explosives on the outside of their fucking house. They just, dressed up like a pickle man and stole people's fucking girlfriends.
The fucking Christian. I'm just saying that because I don't recognize the video. I'm sitting there going, I see that stupid fucking shirt and that fucking necklace. Is that Christian?
Fucking shit. It's a little old-fashioned video from back in the day. I suppose you could look at somebody like Blue Spike as the one that took it too far. Others like him took it too far, made things uncomfortable and violent and dangerous, leading to more and more wild shit happening. But that generally tends to be what happens. There's a subject of interest, somebody on the internet that's weird or fucked up or does screwed up shit. People start to pay attention to them, start to document them, talk about them, live stream about them. More and more people get interested, begin showing up where they are, places they work, places they live, and then take it too far. And you add in internet fame to that, an audience watching on a live stream, galaxies, super chats, whatever you want to call it. And they get egged on. The wienery escalates. That's how you go from 10 people standing outside a place to 40 people going up to it. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a Nova Online Takeover 3, but if it happens, apparently nobody's archiving it. There's not going to be copies of it. There'll be bits and pieces that are put in compilation videos. People will do shit and then, quietly delete what they did. And it will escalate. I promise you, this will escalate. Given the rate that it's expanding already, it will escalate into people doing something really stupid. I mean, if you're already at the point of talking about breaking windows with rocks and stealing property, what is Takeover 3 going to be? What is Takeover 4 going to be? I have no idea. And you can tell the cop doesn't give a fuck. I mean, he told the kid at the very end, yeah, we know what you say, but that's TikTok shit. We're not interested. We investigated. Now, I believe Nova's a degenerate. I've seen a lot of weird shit that he does. So, yeah, I believe there is something there. But the cop clearly is fucking annoyed. And it's just going to give Nova an excuse that anytime somebody actually brings up something he's legitimately done that's bad, he'll be able to point to shit like this and be like, nah, man. You can see these people are fucking crazy. They ordered me tampons and oysters,
Yep.
and then threw rocks through my window.
This is how you give
as I was
people
filming my
an
WWF
out.
video in my driveway. So I have no idea where it's going to go, but I sure as hell found it interesting because I had no idea what was happening until I saw the first takeover and then saw that there was a second one. Now, it's already been 9 days since the second one. Has there been a third one? I have no idea. It could have fucking completely disappeared from the internet. Or it could be in the plans right now. It could be in the works at the very moment we're speaking. But you had a little bit of fame? That's intoxicating. And you monetize it? I don't know how, TikTok works. Maybe it's really easy to get monetized on TikTok. Maybe you can make that money super quick.
It's a good way to get banned on TikTok.
It's going to end up like Drakenlord. And that entire neighborhood is going to get really mad. I think they were okay at the beginning with it. I even think, if I remember right, watching the various clips, neighbors were saying they were fine with it in the beginning. But once the fireworks and all the other shit started happening, I think they reversed that decision really quick. It probably was them that called the police. They're probably the ones that were like, yeah, we've had enough. we're gonna put a kibosh on this, a little stop on it for a moment, maybe. Take a moment to back off a little bit. I would not recommend it. I know people use the phrase touching the poo, which is an SA phrase, by the way. I know Kiwi uses it as well. Just meaning don't get involved with real-life altercations with weird fuckers that you deal with online, because it always ends badly. And in fact, looking back on the majority of real-life interactions outside of a few, like Pickle Man, which was just goofy shit, yeah, it usually does end badly. It usually escalates to obscene amounts, and people egg each other on, trying to one-up each other. That's how you got somebody like Blue Spike, who didn't just make Chris shove a medallion up his ass, but did phone sex with him, pretending to be a chick, got him to do a lot of fucked up shit. And of course, there's that whole thing about Chris banging his mom and people that might have been responsible for egging that on. Once the wienery mindset kicks in, once you get that herd mentality going, shit pops off real quick. And then you got 1,000 people outside a German man's house screaming at him until the city throws him off the property and buys him a truck to get him the fuck out of town. Will that happen with Nova? I have no idea. But if there's a Takeover 3, we'll cover it. Maybe we could cover it right after Baked Alaska, SJC, and Lee, and Vagabond, and Eddie all scream at each other about the secret underworld of sexploitation on Kick. I don't know. I don't know what that future episode's going to look like. But that's the vibe I'm picking up on. That's the idea I get for where this is headed. Somebody chat, it's a stampede. Yeah, probably. It's true. The trolls made CWC insane beyond repair. Very true. Very true. They took him, initially when Chris popped up on the scene, he popped up on something awful as, this weird fucker that drew Sonic fan art and was autistic and made weird, bizarre YouTube videos with Star Trek references to the Stardate and all that shit. And then he got his own dedicated quick. People made their own secondary website to document every aspect of his life. Encyclopedia Dramatica went full tilt and covering it and following it. And you had your first kind of grouping of trolls, and they grew, right? The wienery expanded into private groups that did it, PVCC and others. And as that grew and more people joined it, you started getting Blue Spikes and other people like that wanted to take the naturally occurring stuff that this person did and try to twist it like they're writing a script for a show. Try to direct it, try to urge it down.
So is Metokur feeling a bit better since he's streaming a lot more frequently?
Saying, don't touch
he's a lot better now.
Don't try to control it. Let it be its own natural trait.
Do we have any status on his cancer? Is it in remission or?
A psychopath.
They figured out what
already
was.
A psychopath. They'll do the weird shit on their own. Trust me.
I don't remember what it was. He covered this like a couple months ago.
But as far as Nova is concerned, that is
But
your
they were able to figure out,
he's got
prescribe
a whole
him the
host of
correct
fucking
medicines
bizarre shit
and
going on. And
rehabilitation
what would you even call it? The Great Weenie
measurements,
escalation,
and he's
I
done
guess.
a lot better.
The 2026 Wienery off, maybe?
So the possibility of
You can put
having
it any way you want,
little Jim Jims in the future is now back on the table.
But
I
don't know. I have a vibe. I got a gut feeling that if they keep
If
doing
he decided to do so.
something bad's going to happen. Not
Because
that
before he
somebody's gonna
was
get hurt,
against it
somebody's gonna
because
do
of
something
the
they
of his
can't take back.
illness.
Somebody's going to do
And
something
he
for
not
fame
wanting
or
to
money
leave
they can't take back. And
I
it's
mean,
June by herself, Jade by herself with the kid.
Even if he does have a kid, I wouldn't suggest he says
my
anything
vibe.
about it.
I'm putting it out there. That's my
No,
vibe.
absolutely not.
Man. But that's I don't know. That's a little bit of old school energy. It's a little bit of fucking with people. Again, SA said don't touch the boob. Not everybody did. ED would fuck with you relentlessly. 4chan would too. I mean, it was kind of a split mentality.
So would the Metokur forums.
But where it goes, I don't know. If there's a Nova Online Takeover 3, I'll cover it if I can find the footage. Fuck, stitching that together was obnoxious. I mean, that's like 8 minutes worth. There's like 20 hours of it from multiple sources, but it's just 144p resolution, or it's like buried underneath graphics and super chats and shit. It's like finding a clean source of that in particular was really hard. I don't know how hard these people got doxxed, but apparently it was strong enough to make them all run for the hills. It must have been a thorough fucking doxing, because they pulled that shit down quick.
Yeah, it's always fun in games when
fast.
it's someone else, but whenever you get put in the hot seat, oh no, it's not so fun no more.
Okay, let's see here. I think we're caught up. And a little Andy Ditch, a little Topeka.
If you cannot take the heat, do not go into the fucking kitchen.
Takeovers that were going on. Oh, I've got super chats I've got to go over. Maybe we'll do one more small break. Maybe I'll do a small break and come back and start on the super chats. I don't know yet. Let me see. I don't want to do the merch song again. Obviously, buy a hat for your hat. Shopify.com.
He doesn't want to do the merch shop
Finest
song
hats
again.
around.
Oh, guys, you gotta do kid poll.
About monetizing fucking with people. Let me sell you a hat while we watch the footage of people fucking with people. See, that makes me morally superior with my blood money. God damn it! But let's do a different song. I know what song we can do. So we'll do a small break. I'll come back. We'll start with the super chats, a few other things too, as we close out the stream. Where is it here? Ah, there we go.
Oh God. No.
Welcome to the cum zone.
No,
Only
not
cum
this one.
Inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant ejaculation. First the kiss, then the cum. My dick.
Okay. That's obnoxious. I gotta tell AI Garbage his song got used again. He'll love that. Again, I tell this story every time he plays it, but yeah, I got to proof and listen to that song before I even got to go public.
Nice.
Yeah, well, he was me and AI Garbage have collabed a couple different times in DMs, sharing resources. I couldn't get something sounding right, give it to him. He was able to work on it, and vice versa. He had something he couldn't get sounding right. He gave it to me, and we've collabed a couple different times. But I got this one before it got live, and he's like, "Hey, how's this sound?" And I'm like, "The fuck are you fucking tormenting me to?" It's like. But yeah, no. What you're asking about is like, I don't remember exactly what they found out what it was. It was an illness. It was a type of cancer. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know once they were able to figure it out, They yanked him off on a bunch of the medications they had him on. They narrowed it down to a couple different ones he needed to take and different physical therapies he needed to go through and do. And he's been doing that for like a couple months. And yeah, the beginning of June, he started doing Silly People Saturdays, and he's been doing it every week. For the exception of last week, and he took off last week.
You have a picture, Danny? Send me his dick. Send me his dick.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life.
Oh boy.
The rhythm of my life.
Is it bad that I'm already twitching my head?
Again, best fucking decision I ever made is making this fucking song.
I know you wanna say it. You got some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place. Take me to Tangier, and baby, I'll make you stay.
I think that was intentional, but that's actually really good that the model or the person dancing is in B.
Yeah. I think Jade made that. I'm real honored. Jade made animations for a song I made.
Oh yeah, the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah.
I'm guessing it's AI animation.
I don't know. But it's like the dancing is pretty spot on.
Won't you teach me how to love and learn? There's been nothing left for me to yearn. Think of me and burn, and let me hold your hand. I don't wanna break no volunteers. Play a stick that I'm on my knees. Sing that song to me, no reason to repent. I know you wanna say it. This is the rhythm of the night. Of the night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life.
I hope you're feeling
Almost makes me want to dance along.
Oh boy, it's a rhythm of the night. I really love that fucking song, that particular mix with the Daddy Fuck Flu thing. In fact, Daddy Fuck Flu, I've become very enamored by that. If I become a VTuber, I think I'm going to go with that as the body right now. It's a perfect thing. I don't know if I'll go real life or if I'll go for the cartoonish version, but one of the two. It's very endearing. It's got a special place in my heart based on that video, which was fucking horrific to do, by the way. If you ever get a chance to watch that one, give it a look. It's about right up there with the cooking with period blood video, which was also now that I think back on it, some of the shit I put up on YouTube, I'm not sure exactly how it ever stayed up for more than a day. Back in the day, they were a little more forgiving about things. What do you know? Things have gotten so much more serious. Okay, let's get this all queued up. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I've got the little ticker above. Super chats. See somebody in chat saying, "What about Tomlinson? You promised us Tomlinson." I don't know if you picked up on the bit yet, but that's me fucking with you. I'm going to promise you that every week. That's going to be the promise at the end of it. Hey, guess what? Next week, though, seriously, Tomlinson's coming up. I'm going to cover him in depth, man. Seriously, next week, it's Tomlinson. It's all him. Stalker child. Pepperoni nipples. Tomlinson's coming up. Patrick's coming up next week, man. You just got to tune in. And then the week after that, and the week after that, next month, too. It's always next week. He's always queued up. He's always ready to go. Just I got to sit right here. Sit right here. It's ready to go. It's ready for you. It's ready for you. Just have faith. It's next week. That's right, chat. Tomlinson's next
what
week.
A troll. He's trolling us, chat.
You don't believe me anymore, Purity Sin. Come on. I don't lie. Let's see. We've got one from Owen. Speaking of the super chats, one from I'll go through the Cash App and Ko-Fi first. We'll get to YouTube next, in case you're wondering where you are and the progression of things. Gives you an idea. From Owen, thanks for streaming. Well, you're welcome. I can tell you, my voice is still a little cracked. A little gift from the wife. I can feel it in the back of your throat. You ever have one of those colds that kind of goes away, but it sits back there? It's like a little fucking frog. Feel it ribbit every once in a while, make you cough. But it's just enough to tickle, not enough to be persistently annoying. The tail end of a cold, that's what I've got going on. It's always fun. Great time. From Joshua Roberts. For ages before Frankenstein controls, a poetic... well, he put down riggers, but that's not the quote, so I'm just going to read it like the quote. So, from Joshua. For ages before Frankenstein controls, a poetic niggers, interbreedable with apes, had no alphabet, not even numerals. Of course, a famous quote there from our boy Francis E. Declan Esquire III. Got one from GM. Hey, Metokur, do you ever mess with your wife by using Japanese honorifics with her? Jade chat, etc.? No, I don't. I do fuck with her other ways, though, which I won't go into because she'll beat me to death if I do. You know, there's one really funny topic I'd love to cover on stream. Oh, my God. Holy shit, there's something I so badly want to cover on stream. I've got so much material on it. I have so much fucking material on it. But if I do it, she will kill me. If I cover the subject, you will hear her run. You will fucking hear it. You will hear her footsteps echoing off the fucking second floor as she runs full speed to rip the microphone out of my mouth. If I were to cover the subject I desperately want to when it comes to fucking with my wife. Just one of her interests, one of her hobbies. Maybe one day, I know she's listening right now. I know she's debating. She's calculating in her head, would he do it? Is he actually going to drop a hint? Because I will go down there and I'll fucking murder him. But
do it, Jade.
I enjoy my help.
Jade's pregnant.
From Gaw004. Hey, Jim. Good day to you.
Jade's pregnant.
On one of your best
That's what that sounds like.
Of the Dawn. You seemingly got flagged down last week. Seems you're screwed more than ever if you get struck. Free my nibba. I know a lot of
I might be able to talk about it one day.
We're getting hit left and right.
Jade specifically will run downstairs and
King of Pole, but it was right around the time both of them were being talked about quite a bit. Maybe it's a wild card. Could be a Joker. Could be somebody else entirely. From GM. Yo, Jim, the Flim Flam Zim Zam man.
All right, go ahead.
Question for your teachery side.
Yeah, that sounds like he might have a little gym on the way.
Susceptible to trutification.
He might. Who knows?
Well, fuck. That's like cult indoctrination, right? You're taking somebody that's like an outsider, that's already disconnected from the majority of society, that's weak and vulnerable, somebody that doesn't have a lot of social anchoring with a friend group or a reliable family network, I suppose, just by the nature of actual autism. We're talking like real autism, right? So they're already disconnected, they're already alienated. And then you get somebody coming in and they're giving them the excuse, the explanation that the reason their Asperger's and their autism exists, that the reason that they're disconnected is not because they're mentally deficient, it's not because they have some disease or disability, it's actually because they're biologically really something else. And if they just change that, everything will be fixed. It's a cult pitch. It's how you draw people in. You disconnect them from whatever minimal support structure that exists. You sell them a lie, and you offer them to a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. They are susceptible to it because they're probably unhappy. They're probably disconnected. They probably feel alone. So I think that's what makes them very highly susceptible to being taken in by these groomers that fucking hunt them on Discord. That's how I put that. From ZXV, I'm streaming right now. It's a bit rude to stream at the same time. I agree. From Josh. Jim, do you have any requests for Saturdays? Like, look into Boscher Studios 254. He's a Thomas the Tank Engine YouTuber that freaked out at his mom in a video yelling at his viewers. Well, I love that. It kind of reminds me, oh my God, there was this guy back in the day that it wasn't his mother, it was his grandmother that he freaked out. She kept telling him to get a job, and he flipped out and told her his life was like he was a Final Fantasy villain. He told her he was like Kefka. He's trying to explain who Kefka was to an 80-year-old woman who didn't know what, she thought he was crazy. Yeah, I'll look into that one. From Zyklon Doppelganger, if Trump doesn't start telling these leftist judges to go fuck themselves and ignoring their decisions, I think the U.S. is doomed. Very possibly. From Level Zero, thanks for the body cam bonus. Nothing hits like a random chip out obtained through a FOIA request. Got one from Sean here. Remember when a cheesehead got you to say Ralph's name after trying not to? Very true. And one from Jimbo. Hey, Jim. Did you notice that Brigbonger's return was threatening to come to your home last week? He said he was going to have your 16-year-old trans boyfriend make you bend over and touch his toes. Can he even afford a plane ticket? Isn't Dominic? Yeah, it's Dominic, isn't it? Brittbugger, isn't he like desperately poor? How is he going to even afford to come up here? How is he going to afford the plane ticket? Didn't he have to have his 16-year-old e-girlfriend fund his vacation to New Zealand or wherever the fuck he went? I don't really keep up with Britbong. I know, like he copyrighted a meme. I know that, but I don't think he can afford the flight fare to come down here. I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Jim will make it through. Oh, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing. Somalians love using the autism excuse for fraud. Of course they do. Easy money. Easy money. Somebody in chat said, like Kefka, so an insane nihilist, not sure what the plan was there. Maybe I can find a copy of it. It's like 45 minutes long. It was lost media for like 8 years, and then it popped back up on the internet. I could find it and play it next week just for the fun of it, because it's some of the greatest audio that ever existed. Having somebody try to explain why they're like a Final Fantasy villain to a geriatric old woman is just surreal. From Evil Bunny, just going to toss a 20, and Bunny Nunny from B, for the love of God, Jim, do a serious live stream on flock cameras in data centers. Please help Ben Jordan get the word out. These must be stopped. From Douglas Quinton, rip Sam Neill, Jurassic Park as Dr. Grant in the Mouth of Madness, and many more. 1947 to 2026. Yeah, I was bummed out by that. I liked him as an actor, and multiple roles that he was in. It sucks. From Douglas again. Fun fact, Sam Neill played the real-life guy that Bond was based on, a TV movie, and he was asked to play Bond 2, but turned it down. I guess Sam Hyde may be the true new Dr. Grant. From It's as Mall Girl. Or It's a Small Girl. Boy, I'm retarded. We'll have to catch a restream. Greetings from Austin on a layover. Well, good luck on your flight. From Douglas, I've been brain maxing, asking me anything. IR smart. From Peter Parker. Hope you, Jade, and the pups are having a wonderful weekend. Thanks for streaming to help take my mind off the kidney stones and that fresh new produce diarrhea. Yeah, what was the deal with that? That was a supplier that supplies Taco Bell and all the other different restaurants? Or did it turn out not to be them? Somebody's got third worlders shitting in their fucking crops is essentially what's going on. And that's what you're eating. You're eating third world brown boy poop. That's what you've been tricked into, like just gobbling up. From Douglas,
wow.
Nothing can kill Jim. Jim will become a curse like Candyman. Say his name 3 times. From Douglas, got my 6 hats on, baby. Buy a 7th. From Upshot, Jim, please give us your movie review and score for The Odyssey. Thanks to the stream and the movie review. My movie review for The Odyssey. I'm not paying to see that shit. I saw clips of that online, and it looks so fucking horrendous. The clips I saw, the varied assortment, they're like 4 or 5 at the initial start. I think somebody put a full rip up, but what I saw was terrible. It looked like a made-for-TV movie. The costumes looked cheap. the lighting, it just looked bad. Everybody's praising it as like this cinematic experience. Maybe it's different when you're sitting in an IMAX theater, but it looked cheap to me. And then the casting decisions and the rewrites and the new characters, and I'm not paying money to go see something that's shit, just like I'm not going to buy a terrible video game to tell you it sucks. So I can't give you a movie review for The Odyssey because I refuse to go see it. From moderator Marcy, watching Candace Owens mention Gamergate and Anita Sarkeesian in a recent 26 Sean Ryan interview. Made me feel old. She mentioned how it changed her views from liberal to conservative. Well, that's just another thing we can blame Mundane Matt for, isn't it? From Connor, hey Jim, how's your week?
That's funny.
I've got to ask, what's a short list of some of your favorite games look like right now? Well, what was the fucking name of the game I just started playing? I'm gonna blank on it. It's gonna be embarrassing. Oh yeah, Mouse PI for Hire. That's the one I started playing.
Oh.
I've been enjoying that, having fun with it. I like boomer shooters, or games in that style, or games with a certain aesthetic. I don't know. Feels okay so far. I haven't got that far into it. That's one game I'm playing. As far as others, Unicorn Overlord is one. Is that the right one too? God. You got to understand something. I love to play games, but one of the problems I'm running into is it feels like I'm so bereft of selection that I can't name them off the top of my head. I know that's an older one, by the way, but I feel like, what am I going to do? I guess what am I looking forward to? Like Ace Combat, because I'm a sucker for the series. I like Ace Combat, so the new one I'll probably play. I'm not touching GTA. I'm not going to pay $100 for a digital game. They can fuck themselves. As far as that, I don't fucking know, man. There's not a lot of shit that's really catching my attention. I've become very niche. I'll stick to Retro Rewind on PC, I guess. I fucking don't know. From Terry Hesticles, Sargon needs more dopamine. From Fat Pup, 2026 is a Cancer Man summer. From John, New Jersey surprisingly had their assault weapon mag limit struck down by the Supreme Court. Suffa Gifford gun grabbers. Yeah, I saw that actually. From Terrific Roma, Ross facing the wall again. From Epic Yoshi, did you enjoy the Canadian smoke, Jimmy boy? Yeah, it's been fucking great. Let me tell you, in Minnesota, it's been fantastic. It's been a heat wave now for a week of 90-degree weather with the humidity enough to make you want to kill yourself. Then add to that, I don't know, a metric fuck ton of nonstop Canadian smoke. So everything is dark and smells like maple and it's hot as fuck. It's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare that hopefully ends, I think, Tuesday. From Douglas, what? Aaron Alexander, definition of an S-tier school threat. From John, Trunepocalypse. Another one from Douglas, yes. Epic Yoshi, it's a ma'am, Jimbo. From Royal, I love you, Daddy Jim. Woo! Corona-chan lives on. We've got one from Barbara saying please. Griff Niffle, you always bring us the very best cringe. From Timothy. Jade is going to get jealous hearing you talk about a beautiful woman like that. Well, yeah, it's how can you compete? That Troon was just so feminine. From Jerky Squatch, can I have the name of the video where the Troon was arrested? That shit was mad funny. Love the streams. Also thoughts on KF being DDoSed. Apparently these bot attacks are literally historical in size. God bless. Yeah, I heard about that today, that they've been getting targeted. Is that from, what is the fucking, Liz Fawn Jones? Liz Fong Jones. Or is this another group? I'm pretty sure I saw Josh saying something about being targeted. Like, when Josh says, I'm being targeted by pedophile, it doesn't narrow the list down, does it? So, like, who are we talking about? Which group are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, Elaine? Is it like 764? Are we talking about somebody else? But I saw they were getting hit. But doesn't he have, is it Kiwi Flare? Didn't he develop? I thought he fundraised like hundreds of thousands of dollars for like a mitigation tool or some shit. So if it's historical in size, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I'm going to guess they have to pay money to keep the DDoS going. They're going to run out of it eventually. Eventually, the fucking welfare money's going to run out. From Jerky Squatch. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Hold on. From E1000 Mega. Every woman I know has a massive chin the size of a dinner plate, like this specimen. From Terrific Roma. Yep, 100% cops do that. In fact, share their body cam with other officers back in the department because it's funny. I'd do it. After a long day, I would do it. From Commander Salamander, Jim, I believe the turn for Tranny Puss is Rot Pocket. Very true. Rusty Shackelford, comment filth with right, bless his soul. From Griff Nizzle, already a thing literally called passing the smell test. Talking about our olfactory test for passing troons. From Turbo Pikachu, okay, Princess Fiona. From Hanged Big D, you should check out the Fort Wayne dude that cut his own pee-pee off and used it as a kindling to burn his own mother's garage down. Funny stuff. That sounds. Is there a video of it? Is there an arrest footage of that? Because we'll watch that next week. From Totem, curse you, Medicare. Sui Bish, leave my truffle factory Andrew alone. Medicare, from Not an FBI. To be fair, I'd rather see no shit on display. From Finn Frog, sure, laugh it up. He suffers from Brown syndrome. From TVG 198X, shifting for corn to save money on groceries. Aces. Gillian Seed, playing Sakura Wars 2 on Saturn. 2D, 3D Jimbo. You know, those older games are superior. I'm going to be honest. The PlayStation Saturn era had some great shit. From Totem, press K to apply Need a Neck. From Don Might, please hate him, that I support the blue. Chad Wellington, my wife wanted to let you know that this F had an amateur meteorologist channel called Family of Hurricanes. This was before his current fecal fascination. Hyper-Omonian, thanks Jim, needed the laughs. From Douglas, absolutely disgusting. Neanderthal Knight, I don't think you can arrest Andy. He'll smear his feces all over the cell walls. He would do that anyway. He's going to smear his shit wherever he can. From Warren Johnson, when is the next AI video of Poop Squatch versus Rage Pig for the title of Sewage Supremacy Contest? Oh, I used to do art contests back in the day on Stream Me. Or was it VidMe? No, Stream Me. I did art contests for viewers for about 2 or 3 months, once a week. And then whoever won would get like a $100 Steam gift card. We got some real bangers, man. People put out some really, and this is before AI tools, so these probably were people that were like really powering through it. Some people did some really amazing shit. From Deus03, if I was a cop, the taser battery would be used till it died. Job be damned. From Fuman Chusen, make straitjackets great again. Massive douche. Now that's a disciple of Nurgle if I've ever seen one. From Jonathan English, make leucotomy great again. Shake Evil, need to crowdfund the cop's case of expensive beer. From Jake Sully, do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created here on earth? Yes. From Griff Nizzle, he's bleeding pretty good. I don't think you are, mate. From Finn Frog, I picked the wrong night to stop skipping dinner. Oh, we got one from Star Colonel Francis E. Declan. For a cripple, you're certainly ducking and dodging me, Medicare. Now, what's my favorite Macross anime, Medicare? From Miko Huntu, clean your carpet.
Macross is
From
good.
Jonathan Severus, buy some nail trimmers and clean the carpet. The carpet is fine. My nails need to be trimmed. Am I getting nitpicked by gay men and fat chicks? What is it? I'm sorry they weren't at the butt picking length that you prefer, Jonathan. I'll make sure to get right on that so I can give you a little tickle. From Douglas, Jim the $6 Million Man. From Shake Evil, when I was 400 even, I could touch my toes. From Jojo, why won't you die, Medicare? From Evan McGee, God bless you, Brother Jim. Can you read John 14:6, please? Wait, you could have. I don't know. Why wouldn't you have just included it in the super chat? Unless YouTube, maybe they block it. Fuck, I don't know. But I will pull it up for you. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. There you go. Does YouTube block that, by the way? I wonder if they put a kibosh on anything religious. From Billy, I swear if the Epstein files did anything, it made liberals overuse pedo, since they ruined every other word when they claimed their enemies were. From Shadow Fox 24, Baked Alaska, who's next? Tonkasaw, Cocaine Nick. I don't know what happened to Tonkasaw. I think he's completely fucked off and disappeared. From John, Scree and Mine Audie, Drakenlord. From John again, play some Scree and my Audie. From Johnny Rocket, thoughts on the failing Rippaverse. Not caught up to it. I'll look into it and we'll talk about it maybe next Saturday if it's interesting. From Uncle Hall, the farms is currently down right now because there's a massive DDoS campaign at present. Josh isn't having a good week if you haven't seen his Cloudflare hate post. Well, I did see him post talking about getting DDoSed and saying that he was getting targeted by like a group of terrorists and child molesters. So I thought initially 764, but I know that like he's really been, very staunchly anti Liz Fong Jones, and I know they have like Google connections and shit. So I don't know which direction it's coming for. Has he specifically said who's going after him right now? From White Butter, I would love to see you talk with Count Dankula about the state
Well,
of the UK.
the forums are up right
Any
now,
chance of you speaking to him? We don't know each other. It's like saying, hey, do you want to go talk to Osmongold? Hey, you want to go talk to Hassan? Hey, why don't you swing by Destiny Street? None of these people know me. It's never going to happen. From Sunshine and Hookers, please, for the love of goodness, can you sell a fitted version of the black 4 out of 5 star hat? I bought a hat thinking I would be able to get used to it, but I can't. Also, I'm glad you're doing better. Well, thank you. I don't run the store. The person in charge of the merchandise, both, curating, making, and putting it up, as well as the assorted selection, would be my wife. So I will ask her. From Anime Games, hey Jim, have you heard of Tony Chase? He's the guy who believes he's being attacked by satellite controllers. One of the funniest schizos right now. Now there's another one that I'd look into, aside from the tank guy or the train guy. From Deus 03, I bought the entire Screw Ralph merch set and my hog grew 5 inches. Just saying, buy the hat and remind Ralph he is useless and washed. Harsh words. Harsh words. He's just a sad little pig. It's just a sad little pig. Oh, hold on. We got a few more. I want to make sure that I don't miss any here. Hold on one second. Where are we? John Tomlinson destroyed Boogie this week on Zitter. From Michael, just had my third son name suggestion. Thanks for streaming. You're the best. I don't know. What do you want to name your kid? Let's see. Well, I'll tell you a fun story, Michael, when it comes to names, and you can see what you think about it as we go along this story. Now, Ralph has always had this criticism, especially back in the initial stream where I started shaking a pill bottle, and he flipped out about that. If you remember, on that stream when I finally sat down with him on Monday Matt's YouTube channel, he said that I gave up the name my daddy gave me. Because when I got married, my wife and I picked a new last name. It used to be O'Shag Nasty, but we decided to go with Augustine. And our reasoning for that, and this was the pitch my wife made, was if we have kids, and the kid wants to do well in the Corson Asian came up with this. Fuck me. That's never beating the allegation of stereotypes. She said, if we have a kid and the kid's going to do well in school, we need to make sure they get called on, right? And they're doing their homework and they're doing well. And the best way to do that, because she's like, almost more than likely, 80% of the time in a classroom setting, they'll do alphabetical order. So she wanted a name that started with A. She wanted our kid to be called on all the time to answer fucking questions. And then we put a, kind of a Christian spin on it with, Augustine. So I don't know if you have like a consideration like that, but I guess you could call him Alexander Augustine and make him hate you because he always gets called by the fucking teacher and never has a moment of peace. That's demented, said Rick Drive. Welcome to being married to an Asian. Do you think they fuck around with grades? Do you think that was like just a cute little internet joke? Like, oh, those Asians aren't like that. No, they're very much like that. That's very much like that. Let's see. From John, Tomlinson destroyed Boogie this week. Oh, no, I already read that one. Sorry. From Kyler, Jim, it's me, Josh Moon. Help me keep my site online. You're like one of those, like an internet guy. Rearrange the tubes and make it work. Sadly, I have no power to do shit. Oh, we got another one. Giga Mango Fanta. Did you see how Kiwi Farms has been getting hit with DDoS attacks? Is this really how the internet goes into darkness? What does the slow passing of these sites mean for the internet? It's already done with. Let me be straight up with you. Now, this isn't in regards specifically to Kiwi Farms, but just in general. Those sites, the sites you're talking about, the ones where you could say whatever you want, post whatever you want, archive whatever you want, that's dead. It just is. It's not coming back. Nobody's going to secure it. When the internet started out in its initial form, it was broken up into a multitude of sites. And yes, there were certain parent corporations, and they had an umbrella that had subsequent smaller websites underneath them. But as time has gone on, all these websites and all these services have folded in to create massive super corporations that basically control huge portions of the internet. And they set the agenda. So if you control 20 to 30% of websites, you get to choose what the fucking policy is for how they all behave and what people can do. And they obviously interact with each other and obviously plan on how to set the agenda for what the internet's going to be like. And it's going to be commercialized and commodified and made safe and clean and secure. And all the icky bad things are going to be made to go away. The day of fat girls being mean on live journals, the day of DeGrippo the hippo using Encyclopedia Dramatica as a war cudgel, the days of Moot being an angsty teenager on 4chan, the day of Low Tax getting drunk and high off morphine and writing some crazy shit on the front page, those are done. Sites like Kiwi, look at even archive sites that don't even really let you post crazy shit. They let you simply archive them. Internet Wayback Machine, archive.is, stuff like that. They're getting hit now. Like, the ability to do and say what you want is pretty much done. Everything is being sanitized, and it's just not winnable. And, one of the reasons, the big reason, is because of the corporate control of, who's in charge and the policies they set. Another big reason for why that's
he's right about this.
The current generation doesn't fucking care about the websites that I would have used or that maybe you're thinking of. Gen Alpha, Zoomers they don't care about a forum or a wiki. They're not using a PC to go on a forum or a wiki. They're on their mobile phone. They're on TikTok. They're on some social app. That's what they care about. So when shit affects that, maybe they'll care. But when it's these older websites that used to do something that people consider valuable, they don't care. Times change. Shit moves on. I've said this for, I'd say consistently for a decade. The era of the Wild West of the internet is done. It just is over. Who kills it exactly? I don't know. Is it going to be some hazmat group of troons or tryhards or corporate control or government? I don't know. But it's going to happen. It is happening. It's sad. As bad as it was, as terrible as things would, people would post and shit back in the day, and some of it was egregious. You won't ever get that experience again. The kids growing up now that are on curated social media apps on their mobile phones won't understand what that was like. Where you could go to a website that made no sense, was completely schizophrenic, completely off the beaten path, controlled by nobody, and talk about whatever you want. They didn't get to watch murder and suicide videos on fucking Live Leaks. They didn't get to go read about extreme trolling on ED. Like, that is not an experience they have. Sure, they've got
good old days of the internet.
But that's about it. And if TikTok curates that, they have no recourse. They'll just move on. I'm going to talk for an hour if we get into this. It's a sad subject to me because I miss what the old internet was like. But at the same time, I understand I'm an old man screaming at the sky. That's what that is. I'm an old dude screaming at the sky when I talk about missing what it was like. From GKKK. How much you laughed at pissed Pablo making a fool of himself over the last few weeks? Boy, he is sure ass mad about Supergirl. From Not Mananock. Mouse PI is Antifa propaganda. Drop it while you can. It didn't seem like Antifa propaganda. I thought it was just a boomer shooter. From Monero. Hey, Jim. Did you see that Elaine and Gunt talked to each other on stream last night? Elaine's voice sounds horrible. Laughed my ass off. No, not really. I mean, I was kind of just, laughing at the body cam footage for Nova, or not Nova, for Andy Ditch, kind of just queuing it up. I cut it down a little bit, but I got like in this trance of rewatching it, just because he makes these little facial gestures where it's like the evil slips out. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I always hear like body language experts and people talk about facial tics. But I've never gotten to see like a really clear-cut example of that where the truth breaks through in the physical rather than the vocal. And he does that. It's like a really bad Saturday morning cartoon villain, which is what I said on the previous stream. From Uncle Hall, Kiwi Flare was rebranded as Tartarus and is solid and getting better each attack, but we're talking about traffic attacks that are effectively unheard of in the history of the internet. Someone is throwing big money at KF. Well, then it's got to be Liz, right? I mean, this can't be somebody using a tugboat. And what kind of bot network would they have to be using to pull that off? It's probably not some random pissed off troon or some try-hard hacker group. It's probably somebody with actual connections using actual shit to do it then. From Hob Moglin, play Mina the Hollower by Yacht Club. Mouse PI is woke. Is it really that bad? I'm only like an hour into it. Am I going to get like 3 hours in and they're going to be like, fuck Orange Man if I missed this? Well, I'll check it out. I'll see how it goes. Mina the Hollower? I could try that out. I'll give it a shot. I don't know if you're fucking with me. I just want my boomer shooters. Do we have to infuse basic bitch boomer shooters with things? From Kiris, Kiwi Farms is still on tour, strong at least. From Evan, sorry Jim, I was being lazy so I didn't type out the verse. My bad, thank you. Not a problem, man. From Hanged Big D, unsure if there's a vid, but it comes out easy with a Google search all over mainstream stuff. Google Fort Wayne arsonist. And Lubu, will the Troons beat me if I wear a Metokur shirt? Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes, they will. People in chat saying, Mina the Hollower, 007 First Light has been really fun. I just don't have it in me for a fucking James Bond game. Look, I get it. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Not my cup of tea. I kind of like Hitman a little bit, but the game just doesn't appeal to me. That's not to say it's bad. Maybe it's great. I don't know, man. Haven't you ever seen a game where you see stuff come out and people either like it or hate it, but it has no impact on you because it's just not your thing? Maybe that's just me getting old. Maybe I become an old man and more things have become not my thing, but that particular game just no appeal for me. People say play Silk Song. That one I wouldn't mind. That's right. Jim just wants his Vampire Survivor slop. You're correct. That's what I want. No, what I want back is Ace of Spades. I could play, that was my white noise game. You ever have a white noise game? A dog shit game, no redeemable merit to it whatsoever. But it's become so automatic, you turn your brain off and will play it for 1,000+ hours. That was mine. Fucking Ace of Spades by fucking Jagex. Dog shit game, no support, terrible. My white noise game. I could play that for 2,000 hours and they took it from me and I'm still fucking mad about it. That leaves Bejeweled. It's that or Bejeweled. I've lost my white noise game. Now I'm actually mad. Now I'm thinking about this. I want to play fucking Ace of Spades and I'm never going to get to again. It's gone forever. I am eternally fucked. It's never coming back. Play Rivals. Come with us. I don't know if I want to get into that. I'm not. That's a hero shooter, isn't it? I look, man. I stay away from hero shooters now and gotcha games. I used to play
Powerwall, Jim.
Overwatch a little bit, and then they did.
You tell
they
him.
did Overwatch 2, which
play
was
Powerwall.
The biggest line of bullshit that's ever been. It was. I still am amazed they tried to act like that was a separate new iteration of the game, rather than just pure unadulterated dog shit. Terrible. Horrible. All right. Well, I think I've gotten through the vast majority of super chats. If I missed yours, I apologize. I try to get to them all at the beginning of the show. As for next week, and there will be a next week, I'm going to keep trying to get the momentum going. Hopefully the tail end of this cough is gone. Well, totally, really, for reals this time, gets Tomlinson. My stalker children. It's coming. It's so totally coming. Just have fucking faith. Pray to St. Patrick. Pray.
I see Purity got the message.
Patrick, my pepperoni nippled Adelites. It's coming. You've just got to keep the faith. Next week, for sure. Next week, it's coming.
What did Purity say?
Deep in your soul, you know.
I didn't catch it.
I messaged Purity. I tell Jim to play Power World, and she went and said, "Come on, Jim, play Power World with us. We got something. We totally won't hunt you down in the game."
I'm trying to think here. No, I did Cum Zone in Rhythm. I am getting, by the way, a compilation of new intro-outro songs, as well as a new merch commercial. Would have been nice to have today. Wasn't ready. That's fine. Should we do Francis? Oh my god, I think I've got that. Hold on. Somebody... Oh, hopefully I didn't get rid of it. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. Just 1 second. So I can find it here. Where would he be? Where would our boy Francis E. Declan Esquire be? I had such a great fucking music mix of it, too. I'm going to be really mad if I fucking got rid of it. Oh my god, I'm a fag. I got rid of it, didn't I? Just
Doing Power World now. Yep, Power World's a fun game.
Oh, fuck.
My only regret is not playing sooner.
That's depressing. I've got to really organize this stupid clip folder better, so I can see shit easier. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not gone. No, maybe it is. Where would I put a copy of that? I don't know. I don't know where the... Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Oh, fuck me. Never mind. We got it. We got it. Jim, it came in clutch. Old man came in clutch. Put the media up here. Francis, oh boy. Since there was that super chat that came. That apoetic line is just the thought this dude sat around. The thought he sat around. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite things. Get it ready here.
Look at the picture.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, I get.
Okay.
I get what you're saying, Purity. Okay. I get it now.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, thank you for coming out. There'll be another stream again next Saturday. We'll continue.
I'm not looking at your chat. What did Purity say?
What happens with everybody else? We'll bake to
DMs, not chat.
Will Kiwi Farm still exist, or is it going to get DDoSed into eternity? Is it Liz Fong Jones or 764? Is Britt Bonger going to show up at my door and make me touch my toes? I don't know. We'll find out. But until then, have a great weekend and allow the words of a genius man to carry you off from this live stream.
Bye-bye, Jim.
Look at the picture. See the skull. The part of bone removed. The master race Frankenstein radio controls. The brain thoughts broadcasting radio. The eyesight television. The Frankenstein earphone radio. The threshold brainwash radio. The latest new skull reforming.
Purity is like enjoying archiving in bold words. I'm sort of going, I don't get what you mean. I get it now. Because of the song.
Frankenstein controls. The synthetic nerve radio directional antenna loop. Make copies for yourself. There is no escape from this worst gangster police state using all of the deadly gangster Frankenstein controls. In 1965,
from time to time, just because I'm in the mood, I keep going to Purity Street for the Candyman song.
Since then, I hide in forced, jobless poverty, isolated, alone in this low, deadly nigger.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute it. And yeah, I'm not. Again, and people need to understand, I'm not a archiving channel. Just so people understand this. I'm not going.
Commentary channel.
I'm a commentary. I commentate. I'm stream sniping Jim, commentating on his stream. So I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna.
Commenting.
Yep. I'm going. Shut up. Anyways,
no.
I'm going to mute music, or I might talk over it or anything like that. So. There's other archivers out there that will archive everything. The chat, the super chats, everything. I'm not one of them. So, yeah, I know a couple of them got hit with shit online, but they've restarted channels and they're archiving at other places, so you go watch them there. So, yeah. How'd you guys like this?
Just drama. Talk about guilty pleasures.
Talking about guilty pleasures. Okay.
Not sure about Dragon's opinion, but he
Dragon's playing Powerworld. Well, yeah. he's
So am
playing
I,
Powerworld.
but the benefits of having
can't-
multiple monitors.
Yeah, I can't because of, streaming.
What's up?
Sound audio will capture it.
Oh,
you
no,
could
I
just-
don't.
You could split your audios. In fact,
I've already got
you have.
I've already got my audio split 3 ways from Sunday.
I'm sure you could figure it out, Sparky. You're a smart guy.
Not with the programming I got, and I'm not going to fuck with the setup I got and Walks. Just to add something. It's fine, I'll just focus on the stream and I'll play the game later once I'm done.
Like now, when you finish your stream.
Yeah. Actually, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to kick you guys over to Mama Akko's channel. Mama Akko is doing lookout watch of Jupiter the Hybrid, which is another lookout. I know nothing about it. So you can go over there and bug Akko about it for whoever's watching me. Also, when you go over there, go tell Akko happy birthday. Tell him Sparky sent you to say happy birthday. So, with that, take care, everyone.
Bye.